Wow. Oh my. Just beautiful. Roti.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheynee180 and
your mic sounds weird. The Fallen Fett.
Chamba.
Augie. Hey.
J-Shop.
And you're watching an all-new episode of They're Not Dolls.
Nah, just end it. Just cut it. Never mind.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
This isn't what I'm here for. I'm like quality. That's it. I'm sorry.
Mike,
Can you believe this? Like his mic don't even sound right. Like if we're gonna be here, I'm gonna be professional about this.
Yeah, Cheynee, your mic sounds weird for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, Chamba says it. Now we'll check. Okay. All right.
Just check the settings.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It sounded weird.
It is. You sound tinny.
Yeah.
You're in a can,
very
bro.
tinny.
You straight ate the spinach and now you're talking right into it.
You're gonna eat the spinach.
Check.
You're like,
Oh my God.
There you go.
there you go.
There you go.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
It was selected on the one
Check.
correct one.
Check one, check two. My mic sounds nice right about now. Yeah. Okay. See?
All right.
Like that.
Well, Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheynee180 and
The Fallen Fett. Hey guys, what's up?
It's Chamba.
Augie. Hey.
J-Shot.
and you're watching an all new episode of They're Not Dolls.
Episode 427, the professional episode. Welcome.
There we go. There we go.
We've got it down to 2 takes.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's do this.
All right.
There we go.
To be fair, I don't mind watching the intro again. That's
Nope.
always nice.
Yeah.
Neither do I.
I'm
It's
like,
funny. It always like gets me like
What's that?
hyped before,
Mhm.
and then it was just
Yeah.
like that second time around. I'm like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah, we're ready now.
Yeah.
Now we're pumped. Yeah, we'll have to do it twice every episode now.
Just because.
All right. It is Thursday night. It's time to talk about toys. J-Shot, how are you, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm really good. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to talk toys. It's Thursday night. What more can I ask for? So, Augie, how are you?
It sounds like you just copied my homework right now.
Did I? I'm sorry. Did I mean to copy your homework, or does my mic suck? Does my mic suck?
No, Mike's
Me.
good.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
great.
sorry.
I was like, is that what you meant?
Sorry. Everything's
No.
awful, Cheynee. I don't want to be here, but you forced me to be here. Stupid toys. No, everything's good, man. Let's be here. Let's
Let
talk
it out,
All
Jay. Let it
Wait,
out.
we haven't seen the toys yet. We have to at least wait. Let's see the toys before we dunk
That's
on
true. That's true.
There's some
Yeah.
good ones. No
Yeah.
Duncan. Oh,
No.
maybe.
So we're gonna talk about a bunch of anime. Yeah.
Yeah.
The night is young.
Mhm.
All right, Augie, how are you?
I'm excited to talk toys tonight. My work week starts tomorrow. So
Ooh.
it's like, yeah. So it's like this is like my Sunday night, my college night. This is like it. It's like my
Okay.
first school night.
Same
Like,
here. Same here. I'm right there with you, Augie.
As soon as I get up, I go to work and then see you Wednesday. Bye. Chamba, how are you?
I'm good. There's a lot of toy talk, so it should be a good one actually. Ernie, how are things, man?
What's up, mother flowers?
Wow.
I'm here. Gonna talk toys. I'm tired as all get out. I'm 45 hours of overtime.
Oof.
Fell asleep on the couch. Just ran in here right now.
Love it.
Don't even have my usual setup. But hey, I'm here. I'm here to collect that check and let's do this. Cheynee, what's going on?
Oh, not much. Same old, same old. I'm tired. I don't know what happened. I like hit the wall like an hour ago. And I was just like, oh, I'm so tired.
It's like we moved it up so that we wouldn't be this way, and it's just like it made it worse.
Exactly.
It really did. Now we're
Like right
rushing all the
before,
time, and we get
All of us.
tired. Yeah.
That is weird. That is 100% true.
Yes.
This happened right when my laundry room stopped working and I have to go to a laundromat. And I have Mount Laundry on my bed right now. I cannot go to bed until that's folded. And it's always like I get back and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's almost the show. And I get hit up. People are like, you got till 8:15, right? So you can come over. I was like, nope, I cannot. Different time.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yep.
No more
All
Thursday
new,
night.
Yeah.
new time. Yeah.
And before, when we were waiting for 8:15, it's like 7 something, and I'm sitting on the couch like, ugh,
Yeah.
Let's just do
Why
it.
can't we just start
God.
now?
still have an hour.
Yeah, no.
God.
I'm right there with you. I was sitting there. I'm just like, it's only 7:30. I'm completely ready to go. What do I do?
Yeah.
Imagine if daylight savings time was every week.
Oh,
Don't say
Imagine
that.
It feels like that one hour throw.
I mean, I have to have like an early lunch on the Thursdays now, technically,
Aw.
because before it used to be like when daylight savings would push it. There's some times where I'm like, it starts at 1, or I think even as late as 3 at times. Now it's
Right.
at 12, so I'm like, what's going on? So
That's why.
daylight savings affects me definitely.
I think you should just make your lunch midstream. I think there should just be a
I,
segment.
don't,
like,
I was considering that, and I was like, that's
Yeah.
rude.
like we get our hauls, and then it's like, what'd you eat this week? You
Yeah.
know, so yeah. Yeah.
At least
so
today.
much.
Well, Mega Whippet 13's already willing to throw us out the door. He's like, if you're tired, there's always the NMO.
Well, they got a show.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Aren't they mostly East Coast? They're just as
I
tired.
think
So,
they'll be tired
Yeah.
as well. Actually,
Yeah. Yeah.
they're just as tired.
That is very, very true. All right. Well, I guess it's that time. Is it that time? Do you feel like it yet, Ernie? You let me know if it's that time.
I'm just tired. I may fall asleep during the show. We better do it now so that I know. Just shake me and wake up. I'll leave the headphones on so you'd be like, Ernie. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't like it. I love it though. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and do this. I feel weird because it's too bright in here. So
what's wrong with your light?
I still have my work glasses on. Dang it.
What's
Got the goggles going on.
Love it.
What are these? The Wilt Chamberlains?
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Was that charades for Wilt Chamberlain?
Yeah, that's his Wilt Chamberlain.
I was dodging right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Either the basketball or the women. Either one. What do you want?
Either one.
What do you want?
Both.
What do you want? Yeah. See, I didn't even change my glasses.
Jeez.
And now
The
Sonic
light's so-
Rockman saying that the NMO should have took over your show yesterday.
Yeah, I would work
Oh,
so
they
much we
should
couldn't
have,
even do it. I was out. I was hoping somebody would have offered it, but no, I'm off limits. They don't want to do that.
I love how Ernie's like the only person. He's like, yeah, please do. Take it
Please
over.
take over.
Yesterday would have been perfect. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys need something to do? Have at it. And no. Yeah.
So you're gonna go
That
to
was
work?
it.
No, I'm home, but you can still do the show.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Like the other day, it was like 4:15 a.m. I got a call, and then I ended up getting home at 1 a.m. Yay! Like it was just bad. Yeah.
He got a call to go hit the club or what?
No, not for work, bro. Somebody hit a pipe. They ran over a 16-inch main, and fire department would not stop calling me. I even got into it with the captain, bro. Captain called me, and I'm like, dude. I just basically told him on the phone. First, they called me twice, and I'm like, I'm trying to get up. Can I use the damn bathroom? Like, come on. Then ring.
Oh my God, I never even thought of that. You're probably the worst person to call for someone on call. Like it's like, hey, we have an emergency. You're like, all right,
I have an emergency too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, like as soon as I wake up.
My tummy hurts. I'm on my way. Okay. They're like, Ernie, we've been calling you for 3 hours. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Like
My tummy
exactly
hurts.
what it is. 4:15. Target calls me and says, Sagat and Blanca are here. I'm out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to call me at 4
He's already in the car.
Get pants around his ankles. I didn't pop a target. Yeah.
telling me that I have to go because of a hit main. No. So they called twice. The third call was the captain, bro. The captain. Literally said it. I'm like, hello. At this point, I'm not even saying my name. I'm just hello. Yeah, this is let's just say Johnson. This is Captain Johnson with fire department. I understand we have a hit main out here. Yeah. Well, I mean, do you have an ETA? I literally told him, I said, bro, I am not the fire department. You are. I don't sleep in my clothes. I just got out of bed. What do you want me to do? I'm gonna be on my way. And he's like, excuse me?
I'm gonna be on my way. Not I'm on my way. I'm gonna be on my way. Like
As soon as I finish this bowl of Captain Crunch, I will be on.
Well, yeah. Am I gonna let it get soggy, Jay? No. And it
Right.
was
No,
all
you can't.
berries.
You can't.
Yeah.
Oops, all berries.
Yeah. I keep that on stock, bro. So he's like, well, do you
Maybe
have
it's
an ETA? Nope. Within an hour, maybe. Well, I have 2 engines on site. Well, then tell him to leave. It's going to blow when I get there still. I swear to God, Cheynee, you know this is all true.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe
Not going anywhere.
100% of this story, actually.
I said it's still going to be blowing when I get there. What do you want me to do? Well, I just have, so they're okay to leave. Leave. Do you really think somebody's going to drive into a 100-foot geyser? No. Go ahead. Leave.
I'm just surprised you didn't like drop the, DuckTales is on at 4 to 4:30, right?
Well, I needed a light on, so I'm sure you could hear it in the background. Because even though he's yelling at me, you can. Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, Captain Johnson. Woo! Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. He had to hear it. So yeah. That's the way it goes, bro. So yeah, that was like the worst, man. Because come on, and then the little mini firefighter jumps out and like wants to pump his chest at me. I pull up. There's still a rig there, one of the big ones too, and he hops out. A little mini short firefighter comes right over to my truck. Well, about time you got here, and I said you could have left a long time ago. I told your captain, and he's all what? And I said, you see it blowing? It's still going to be blowing here. So if you get more calls, just know I'm finally going to sit here. What do you mean going to sit here? What do you want me to do? It's 100-foot geyser, bro, blowing in the middle of the desert. Nothing's going to happen. I got to figure it out. Go ahead and leave. He was all mad. Had to bring out the little ladder, climb back in his truck. He looked like a Christmas thing, like the one on your tree that climbs up and down.
The robotic Santa.
Yes. Yeah, that's what he looked like. Tiny little firefighter. Yeah. Yeah. About an hour and a half later, I got it shut down. That was it. That was all I could do. But man,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Like you just see it like right now. You're just like walking out to your car. You get in, start it. You
I had to
you
let it
first
warm
like,
up.
That's yeah. Find the right music. Yeah. Oh, you know what?
That's-
Do I have any emails? And then finally you pull out and leave. Versus when you get a phone call from Target that they got like new figures in, it's just like boom,
Yeah.
one
I
leap
am out.
in, whoom.
I am out.
Yeah. The neighbors
Start
are
the
like,
call
oh my
from the house with the button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the remote start only for toy runs.
Only for
I
toy
will
runs.
have you know the music of choice at now I'm out the door at 4:45 was I went through a couple and it ended up being a Madonna celebration. I mean a holiday. So celebrate. I'm like, all right, this will get me there. Yeah.
We got Plastic Bubble with a very generous super chat. Thank you so much. Ernie, I'm fixing to leave. Yeah,
I
I'm
was.
I'm
do you want
gonna
me to
leave.
do, bro. Here you go. This is from I'd say a couple blocks over.
Wow. Yeah, what are you gonna do about that?
Exactly.
What are you
That's
gonna
a
do about
couple blocks over. My friend sends it to me in the morning and
Dude,
says,
that's wild.
hey, you have a small leak. And I'm like, hey, I've been sitting here since 4:30. I'm good. Yeah. My truck
That's
is like
awesome.
over here somewhere. So they didn't see me, but told you.
That's cool.
I just
Yeah.
picture like random dogs going to the geyser and like,
Oh yeah,
have, like, a
just having a blast.
dude, they're having a bowl. They're having a bowl.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
other side, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The water.
Small dog gets up.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love this.
I get picked up.
And
Oh,
all because somebody wanted to drive through the desert and drive over a main that was located in the middle of the wash.
What do you do to shut that down? You just like
Valves.
just gotta
Valves.
find a valve. Yeah.
But it's literally dirt roads and everything, Jay.
Mm,
And so I have to search. I'm calling up the homies. Dude, do you remember like 5 years ago we shut this off? Where was it? And
Where
then I
was-
swear to God, it's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm at the third bush. Okay. Stand in the bush.
Third bush.
I swear to God, stand in the bush. Go
Yeah.
20 feet west. You're a 12, right? Yeah, I'm a 12.
Yeah.
Go 20 feet west. Boot, back of the foot to the tip of the toes. Okay. When you hit 20, do 10 to the north. Should be right there. All right, we got this. I'm in the bush. And you got to count it out. And then halfway,
Yeah.
of course, me being me, at like count of 13, I mess up my footing. So I got to go back to the bush. Yeah. And then I start again. I hit the 20, and then I hit the 10.
I see you on the foot roll. Heel to back or front? Front to back or back to front?
Yes.
Side to
That's what I was
side.
doing first.
My heel
Yeah.
or your heel?
Yeah. And
Which
then I have my
said bush?
I have my that was a good one too, Chamba.
Yeah.
So then my probe and dink. Oh, there it is. Awesome. Cool. I'm glad somebody remembered. And then now the next job, Jay, is to get the lid out of the dirt in the ground. And I get it, and then it's a big turn on key. Goes all the way to the ground. So now I have to extend it. So now I'm running back to my truck to extend it out another 4 feet. Now it's like this. And then it drops all the way down to me, and it takes 30 turns to shut that down.
30.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, I'm still a child, so I have to count it out loud. Now it's like
one,
You gotta.
it's like 6:15 now. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
1, 2. Out loud to myself.
Yeah.
3. Here comes my backup now because he was asleep
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
4,
2.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Ernie, oh my God, what are we gonna do?
Shh,
Gosh dang it!
Yeah, you're
Yeah. Go back. Yeah.
Yeah.
1. Yeah.
We got Brandon Gash. What is up,
What up,
Brandon? With a
Brandon?
very generous super chat. What up, Migos?
Oh
Just
my
dropping in to
gosh.
say hi while I'm in sculpting. Gonna chat with you all soon. Have a
Absolutely.
great show.
Yes, come on back.
Thank you so much,
dude.
sir.
7:15 now.
Thank you.
I just picture Ernie like looking for the valve, and he walks past the One Piece.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about his neighbors, right? So it's like they see him moping out there, getting in, turning on. They're like, "Oh yeah, he's on his way to work," and then he bails out the door.
Yeah. Target run.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh my God, there must have been an emergency." I could see them knocking on the door, asking Evil Diva, "Is everything okay?" She's like, "Yeah, everything's fine."
Sorry.
Well, he jetted out of here like there was some kind of an emergency. Yeah. Yep. Sure was.
I know.
Yeah.
Instead of work
Standing there with
emergency.
their
Yeah.
hat on their head, their hat on their heart. What a brave man.
The difference of me rolling out to a real work, somebody's getting flooded out, everything.
Yeah.
And all you hear is I let the car warm up, everything. Boom, boom, waking everybody up. And I'm, calm, done. Hey, yo, doctor. Rolling through, looking at everybody all slow. Man's a saint. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, just saying, man. Oh, all right. I think we're all warmed up now. I think it's
Yeah, let's do it.
All
A
right.
little bit more woken up.
Yeah. Ernie,
Yeah.
he's awake now. He's awake now.
how are our
30
chat
turns.
Migos doing?
What's up, guys? We are the Toy Migos. Welcome to the show. Tonight's show is sponsored by Chi-Chi's.
Hello.
Go get
Pina
yourself
colada.
one. Like I said, it's off call. Everybody take a drink. Oh, it's so good. Welcome. We are on episode 427. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. I mean, come on, it's already gold. It's only going to get better from here. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and hit all so you don't miss when we're on like Tuesday nights with Chat Migos Assemble. We review toys, we do figure of the month, we have little special videos up there. Just go check it out. Then you're going to want to become a member and stick around for the T&D Extra, where we get into all sorts of things after the show. I don't even remember what last week's was, but we did something. I think we
It
just
was
answered a
very-
question.
It was very embarrassing last week.
It was
Oh,
the
that's
freebie,
right.
right?
Yeah. it was
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
Stories, most embarrassing story.
Yeah. I really thought we were going there, but it seemed like I was the only one that went there. Okay, but
See, that I feel like shows like that. That's when you would want to become a channel member. Like, whoa, they're talking about embarrassing stuff. I'm in.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Yeah. So do that. That happens right after the show. It's for members only. Last week was everybody in before 11 was free, so there was no cover charge at the door. But tonight it's members only. So think about that. And you missed Adam.
He
Mhm.
was there too.
I
Yeah.
know.
Got to wait for next season now. And he'll
Well,
be
yeah,
back.
technically, yes. Next season.
Technically, yes. He's doing his
Yes.
contractual,
Or,
you know,
or
one
he
every
might
season.
just show up tonight. We never know.
That's crazy. You never know. I mean, if you're really looking, where's Adam at? Oh, check out the extra show. He might be there. So over there where it says say something, say hello, hola, what's up? You are now a Chat Migo, the most important part of the show. We want to shout you out, treat you like family. We love you. If you are busy or you're just listening or you're really not that talkative tonight, then throw those dots in there. Let us know you are representing the Hush Migos, like number one Hush Migo John and others that sometimes show up here and do that. That's all you got to do. There it is. We got our little inside jokes, our little names for everybody. Don't worry. It's very easy to play along. If you have a question or there's something you need answer, see that money symbol right there? That's a super chat. We're going to use that this year to try and get into a place at Comic-Con. I don't think we're going to be able to break into that last place we used last year. So we're going to have to find another warehouse maybe this year. And we're going to use that for the bail money because we'll definitely need it this year. Yeah, we can't all stay in Chamba's room. We tried, that don't work.
I don't have a room. What are you talking about?
I was I sleep on the streets.
Yeah. I sleep on the floor, bro. Come on. I'll take what I
And
can.
that's why we need super chats. Let's get Chamba at least a sleeping bag this year.
Yeah.
They've really gone up in price. He likes the down feathered ones.
Yeah.
Chamba, Mr. Bougie himself. Yeah,
Yeah. Hardwood floors, thanks.
all he uses. All right, we got the wrestling hound. Nick's Figs is in the house. What's up, Nick? Mark Rose, Justin B is here. Rhino Hobbies is in the house. Born Tatum, Shelf Present. What's up, man? Justin B. How are you? Born Tatum. We got Brick Something is here. Sonic Rockman X. Let's get Buck Nutty. And he's also representing the NMO. Let's see. We got Plastic Bubble is here. Shell Presents. Vader Sug. John. See that? Hush Migo right there. Fortress Madamus. We got Marcus is here. What's up? Blunt Force Honesty. Brick. Boart Takeover. Lone Dragon is in the house. Chill Zone Collectibles. Stormfire Blizzard. How are you? Born Tatum is here. Side 9. Sath is here. We got Ultra Bat. Ultra Fantastico. Rick Jones. What's up, Rick? We got E. McNeil's here. Grumps is in the house. What's up, man?
Nope.
Yeet.
What up, Grumps?
Sonic Rockman X, Renegade Figures, Grumps, Justin B, Stormfired, Brick, Chamba right here, live in person. Brad, what's up, Brad? Brad Harvey's in the house. How you doing, Bradley? Renegade Figures. We got Sonic, Justin, Stormfire, Toy Rensu. What's up, Renzi? How are you? Savage Saint is also here. Omega Weapon 13. Machu Toy. What's up, Machu? Jades. Your baby Machu.
Baby Machu.
Baby Machu. Chris is in the house. How you doing, Chris? Welcome back to the show. Zion Collectibles is here. We got Ender Shadow, Fortress Madamus, Born, Omega Weapon, Sonic, Stormfire, Zion, Plastic Bubble, Omega Weapon 13. Yoko's in the house. What's up, Yoko? I don't know. I think Ernie should be making friends with these firemen. I think you're trying to use me right now. I'm supposed to be like, hi, I can shut this down. You know who could shut it even faster? This muscle mommy right here. Let me show you Yoko McCann. Yeah. And then have them go on to her page.
She could do it 15
have you
turns
seen
instead of
my
30.
friend?
Yeah. Yoko does 15, not 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2. Oh my God, how do you do that? I'm still hurting after 3. Yes, we already said what's up to Brandon. How are you? Jimmy Seals making deals. He's in the house. Go see him in the back. He's in the white van. Arcade's Revenge. Chi-Chi Collects. How are you, Chi-Chi? John is here. What's up, John? Welcome. Born Tatum, Sonic Shelf, Stormflyer, Omega John, Death by Plastic. Sup? The man Beast Boy. Cowabunga Dude. How's it going? Shell Presents with a very generous super chat for the first SDCC cardboard bedroom. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
There you go. Look at
Yeah.
that. All right.
Use the recliner box. Those are the best.
Yeah.
It's an Amazon box type.
Yeah. It's a small one for right
It's a
now.
good
Yeah.
one. It's a
Recliner
I like
boxes are big. They're
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
good.
Noctua is here. Yoko said, I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Rockets, Blastoise is also here. Yo, guys. And that's it.
All right.
I did see someone mention that, yes, I should be filming 24 hours a day. I just saw like a whole bunch of videos of those. What is that? That Ray-Ban glasses that records everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I might have to look into that.
My coworker got them a while back. I'll have to ask him some questions.
Yeah. I follow my one friend that's always at Disney, and I always thought he was shooting with a GoPro. And today I literally saw when he washed his hands, he did the bathroom shot, and it was just the glasses, and I was like, oh
See,
my
that
God,
wouldn't
so I
be great
messaged.
because if you forget you've got them on and you go to the restroom, do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
I gotta turn it off before the restroom because
Yeah.
Yes.
no one wants to see this.
Well,
This
the
is
only
not
embarrassing
for
part about that too is like
YouTube.
how many times I hit a target. So then,
Oh.
like, yeah,
Oh God.
that's about it. But
But they're gonna be like
Oh,
everybody
wait.
finds out you're a front to back wiper, and you're like, oh, interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
why is he sitting on the bowl that way?
emergency situation.
Weird
Why is
way
he,
to face?
Why, did he-
Yeah.
yeah, why is he facing
Yeah.
the wall? How's that?
Yeah. And then, of course, I get in trouble because I use the stall, make sure I have the handles. Sometimes
Yeah,
you have
sure.
the handles.
Yeah.
Shirt
Like, you don't
and
want to
pants
teleport.
off.
Yeah.
Shirt and pants
He doesn't-
off, facing the
He
wall.
doesn't know how to
Look.
use the shells. Okay.
Sometimes it gets hot, and you have to.
Very true.
Yeah,
Thank you, Chaney. Thank you.
yeah. I got the
You like
shells
that
reference, too.
visual?
Yeah, he doesn't know how to use the 3 shells. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could see it right now. He still has the hat on backwards though.
Yeah, of course.
So always
And then
that
at the
one
end,
dude who
the
peeks through the
glasses
crack.
fall off and they just fall right in.
That
That's
would be.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
if I'm
fine.
getting those glasses, oh, you bet I'm going old school. I'm gonna have to get those. What was it called?
That
Where it's
strap
attached
string
to
that
the
goes
back.
around your
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can tighten it.
Mhm.
I'd have to get that because you know
For
that would
sure.
happen. Like 2 minutes into the first video. Oh my god, these are great.
Yep.
It just shot all
Oh,
the way
they
to the
step
ground.
on them. Yeah.
The best part would be like the footage of the body shots in the parking lot and then him in the park tripping and falling and oh my god.
But it's all from his point of view, so it's
yes,
you know what I
yes,
mean. Like
exactly.
everyone gets to experience. It's like virtual reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People watching it.
Yeah.
I think
Virtual
that's
reality of the fallen.
That's great. Yeah.
So I'm gonna look into it seriously.
Yeah. I don't
Because,
think
like,
they're cheap. I don't think.
I know they're not, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I said, I didn't know all this time he's been
Right.
using those to record,
Mm.
and it's
Mhm.
been great. Now, nothing against him either, but he is short. So literally,
Oh
when I saw the
my
video, I
gosh.
always thought it was somebody like this.
Oh, that he was like holding
But
it
it-
to his chest or something.
Yes,
right?
but
Yeah.
it's literally because it's him, and I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. I'm short too, so let's see what happens. Although
It'd be
I
great too for your target run. It's just like flying through the streets
Mhm.
and then
You're
you
like,
just like
how
slide
is
in.
this? Is this fast forward? No.
Yeah,
this is
it's-
how-
No, this is real time.
Yeah.
This isn't sped
Yeah.
up at all.
Yeah. And then
And
for
it
his
shows
calls,
him,
it's like
Running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His first call, it's like, is this on slow motion? No.
Yeah.
This is,
stops
he's
at every
focused. He's
light,
like,
even when it's
Mhm.
yellow. Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
the Target and Ross one would be amazing because you
Oh,
know
yeah.
every time I have to head over there,
Well, the
first song
target would
that
be
comes
great
up.
because like the first person view of you like hauling butt all the way to the
Mhm.
back. You pay for the figures and then you slowly walk over to the bathroom.
every
You can
time.
turn off the actual camera during that period.
Just checking it out. Yeah.
Forget. And then he
If
doesn't
it gets to
edit
mute
any-
it, if it gets to
Yeah.
mute it though,
Oh,
so you hear everything, even if it's like no camera on.
yeah.
That's
And then he
awesome.
doesn't edit, so like he'll forget to edit it out and then just upload it.
Oh, I don't edit.
No,
yeah,
editing, no.
everything's getting loaded up. This is my day. Here you go.
I love Brick's comment. I want footage of in the desert looking for the bush and counting the heel toe out loud.
It is. I'm just telling you the truth, bro. It's like that, man.
Oh.
We'll have nothing marked. Like I said, it's a dirt road, bro. People like Corinne still gets tripped out to this day, Cheynee, that we have dirt roads out here. She's like, "Is this a dirt road?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
Not
Why?
every road is paved, man.
I don't know.
Because asphalt costs money. Like
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly.
She's like, but the street before it was paved. I'm like, well, they made somebody mad then. I don't
You're all-
know.
Exactly.
you see in between those, there's a city line. This city
Yeah.
said screw it, and this one said we're paving it. It's
Mhm.
I lived close to a place where there was like a city or a county or a town line, and they only paved half of the street.
Yeah.
So it was like a
They
half
stopped.
street.
Yeah.
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 That's the
Yeah, there
fun.
were some fools rolling up on me this weekend that I mad dog. I saw county. I saw a Victorville truck. I threw my set to him. What are you doing driving over here, bro? Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into our hauls for the week.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Deciding late.
Yeah. Jay-Shad, what did you get this week?
I did not get a whole lot in. I actually got a couple of t-shirts that I'm going to show off. I got this Shrine of the Silver Monkey t-shirt
Ooh.
That's cool.
that says it's just 3 pieces.
Oh my
Just 3
God.
pieces.
That's
I got
amazing.
this from
That's cool.
Splat Attack Podcast. Good friend Manny over there. He's selling them. I got this in. I ordered a pin
Couple Joker over
from our a good friend Ninja Toidles. Joey sent this over from
Hey, nice.
Oh, that's sick.
Little melted shredder. And then I met up with Junior, or sorry, Melted Splinter. Go ahead, take my new turtle card away from me.
Yeah, give me that
I will
right
s-
now.
I will save a ton of money. I'll save a ton of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't threaten me. And
You
then I got to
imagine
meet up
this? You're standing at the store and you're like,
Yeah.
I want to buy this, but I can't.
with-
I can't buy it.
No. Yeah. My wife is listening, going, "That was an option." Yeah.
That was all we had to do.
Yeah, that's all we had to do this whole time. Yeah. And then I met up with Junior today. Got to see Mr. Junior, and
that's awesome.
Ooh,
pick this
Nice.
up. So trying not to get all of the colorways, but this one felt too hard to pass up. So
yeah, I even picked that one up. So,
yeah, this one looks pretty badass. So
yeah.
that's it. That's all I got this week.
All right,
Nice to learn.
Augie, what did you get this week?
I got okay, well, this is like this already came out. It's not really exciting, but I saw him. He was really well painted. I actually saw Leatherhead yesterday,
Nice.
and he looked so good in person that I was like, I kind of like. I said I was only going to go all in kind of with on Archie and Mirage. I thought I would dial it back, but then I had Splinter, Casey, and April, and then I got the 4 turtles, and then I'm like, ooh, maybe I want Rat King. Then Rat King went on clearance.
I love how that's dialing it back. It's like,
Oh, you got on clearance.
It was the
Yeah.
opposite of
that's
that.
true.
And then that
That's
really
good.
good Shredder 2-pack is coming out, and then
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And then I got those foot assassins. Now I like I kind of want a couple of foot soldiers. I don't know. It's turning into a thing. But you know how like the first couple of waves was like
Tell me about it.
Rat. I know. Rat. How was like Rat King, Leatherhead, Baxter Stockman? That's like OG Turtles, right? So I was like, it'd be cool to get like that nuclear set. But anyway, I was like, well, I'll never see Baxter again because in my targets they're long gone. But I found a target and he was there and he was painted really well. And I was like, you know what? So it's in my house, and I got this beautiful thing.
Nice.
Very
Oh,
excited.
nice.
I'm very excited to open it. And I'll tell you why I'm very excited to open it, because this is the ugliest packaging I have ever seen in my entire life. I know I dunk on the figures normally, but this packaging is like, you're not keeping this in the box. Let's be real. Look at this. I mean, look at the picture behind him. Like, this looks like this.
Oh wow.
Look at that. Look at this portrait.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
Look, a broken clock is right twice a day. And McFarlane nailed
right. Yeah.
this.
No,
I'm not joking when I say this. This might be one of the coolest toys I'll ever own. Like those toys you think you'll have forever. This might be one of them. This is just really, really good. I'm really proud of the team. Everyone who worked on this, like, great job. I'm not gonna lie. All the wet fart references came popping back thanks to Adam. And it does make me go, like, I would have loved if I can get like a nice, like, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Green Lantern, Flash, like the nuclear superpower set, Hawkman. If I can get them all like this, what a way to go. What a way to go.
Mm-hmm.
But this is so cool. I actually got 2 because I didn't know if I would have a friend that would be like, oh my God, did you see another one? So I did get 2, but I'm definitely opening 1. This is great job, McFarlane. This is definitely going to be in my top 10 this year.
Target, Augie?
See it? No, GameStop. Junior was a huge help. So I ordered it.
Nice.
I ordered just because I just didn't want to have to go out and look for it. So I pre-ordered it, and then Junior was telling me that he's had issues in the past where like things come in and they don't call you.
They don't tell you. Yeah, they don't tell you.
It's always been like that.
And they go, that's nonsense. Of course we do. I was like, well, I was told this is a thing. This is my first ever pre-order. So I pre-ordered 2 Superman, and literally on this show last week, when you saw me go black a couple of times, is because I got a call from GameStop and said, we are now holding your 2 Dr. Fate. So awesome. So I had to call them and tell them wrong figure. That's what I actually bought. And I got can you call back in a few minutes? Can you call back in a few minutes? Can you call back in a few minutes? And then, so I drove there the next day myself because I wasn't calling anybody. I'm seeing a person. So I saw them, corrected them, got my 2, and bounced.
All right.
That's all I got. I'm very happy.
Chamba, what did you get this week?
nothing. Nice,
Yeah.
easy week. I
I
love
get a
it.
Chamba haul.
No, I love it. I think it's great not receiving
great.
anything because I'm still fiddling with a lot of the figures that are on my desk. So
Oh,
There you
I
go.
love that thing.
yeah,
All right.
so yeah, nice week.
Ernie, what did you get this week?
Still haven't fixed the computer, so we'll hit that. Price is Right. Nothing either. And let me tell you, I kept hitting Ross and Target and still nothing.
Dang.
So, yeah.
Sounds like you just need to like go on a drive and go visit your brother, and then
I
go
know.
hang out with Mike, AZ Toy Hunter.
Yeah. Tell me about it,
Alright,
dude.
yeah.
Because nothing.
He's been cleaning house, man.
Yeah.
He finds
Yeah,
everything all the time.
The Marvel Legend waves are still showing up. The retro cards are. We've had nothing. And yes, I've been there at opening. And because may have gotten an early call, but let me stop at Ross for a second.
Of course,
I thought that was the address.
priority.
Fix it and leave.
Yeah.
It was a leak here.
Yeah. It was the wrong one. Augie had messed it up. So yeah. Nothing that we've gotten, and then I keep hitting Target for the Sagat and Blanca and nothing still. So
Okay.
I'm hoping
AZ Toy Hunter is in the chat. He says, "What's up?"
what's up, Mike? Yeah.
All right. I will go next. I got in two things this week. So
Nice.
I got in Nosferatu Zod, and I completely agree with everything that Chamba and Adam had to say last week. It's a nice figure, but the shoulders are horrible.
Garbage.
Ugly. They don't function right. And on mine, his bicep here, this like piece, it like was facing backwards, so like you can't pop it off. So I had to heat it up and twist it to like put it the right way. Also the little thing on his straps is crooked on mine, so yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I also got in the Mafex Superboy.
Ooh, nice.
I saw your photo and went, he got it.
I love this thing. I like words cannot really express how much I love this figure. It is
Oh, it
like
looks good.
pure.
This week's thumbnail, dude. That's how you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
You
you
want
know.
the jacket on and want to take off?
Huh? No, I just got one. But this thing is like pure nostalgia right out of the box, man.
So
like
great.
I was just like, holy cow, this is the figure that I've wanted since I was a kid. Like, holy cow. Like
Toy companies, see how easy it is? Just do the thing. Make
they
it look
knocked it out of the park with this one.
Yes.
So
That's pretty
good.
nice.
It's really nice. Like
Wow.
the colors are nice and vibrant on it. Like he moves really well. Comes with this cool leather jacket because he's from the 90s. Like, oh, so good. So good.
Awesome.
So yeah, that is all I got this week.
You have the other ones, don't you? The other one release?
So I have the cyborg one,
Uh-huh.
and that's it. So I still need the Eradicator and the Man of Steel.
Backtrack?
Maybe it would be neat to just have the four, like in a display, just
Yeah.
on the wonderful 796 flight stands in a display, all kind of hovering together. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I'm just kind of really happy with this, so
That's cool.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, backtrack may happen. I don't know. We'll see. We'll wait and see. We'll see how it goes. But let's go ahead and talk some toys. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Let me make sure. Okay.
Do it.
Good there. Do it. And share the screen. Here we go. All right. Here we are. Mr. J Shot, where do we go? Where do we go now?
Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? What do we got? Scroll up a little bit. Talked a lot about.
Where do we go?
Fire clothes, guys.
What do you say? What do you say? Where do we go? Pick one.
Fire clothes, guys.
Oh yeah, pick a shirt. Should we talk about the cable? Let's talk about cable.
Okay, let's talk
We
cable.
got more information about Cable.
A lot more information, yeah.
A lot more information. So it looks great. It looks like they fixed I guess a lot of what people were complaining about in the first issue. I still don't understand the giant sword, so someone might have to explain the giant sword to me.
From a cover, they uploaded a cover. It's something from the comics. Yeah, it's taken directly from the comics.
Got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I do like the extra head sculpt. I will say that. I do like the screaming head sculpt.
That's the bonus. That's the
bonus. Yeah. Yeah. I do
You
like
have
that
to pay
a lot.
extra for it.
Of course you do. Of course you do. You always got to pay extra for the little head. But he does look good. I really like the colors. Like the deep blue looks nice a lot. So I'm not the biggest on these. Like I don't have a ton of Yamaguchi, but he is tempting. I will say that. I don't know. I don't get the sword. But you
don't want your Cable to wield a sword?
It's just like that's not what I think about when I think Cable. I'm not saying he can't,
I hear
but
you. I hear you.
I do like the shield. The tech shield is really cool.
Mhm.
The tech shield really is cool looking. But yeah, it looks good though. I think it looks good.
Okay, Augie.
I think the spear would have been neat.
Yeah.
That. Yeah, cool. The ice cream scoop knees actually make better sense with the kneecaps actually being kneecaps. So that is a plus. I mean, a lot of this is really cool. I feel like it's that thing with like, it was the 90s. I'm in the middle of watching like X-Men cartoons and this was thrown at me. I'd be like, I want it. I love it.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's a little more discerning because I don't know if this is like straight up 90s. This is a little more modernized.
It's taken from a lot of different sources. That's why it's like it's a jumble of things.
Everybody knows how picky I am. This hits my OCD. So I'd be like, it's not based on a thing. Crusty. The heads are really cool. It was good to know that there's more than one. I like the effect on the eye. I think these are cool. It's that thing I see at Frankenstein's. I'll be like, oh neat, that's out now, and I'll just walk on by. But it's really cool. I'm excited. Like anything X-Men is just really fun. I'm glad that there isn't that black eye anymore where Marvel tried to pretend X-Men didn't exist.
Yes, that was horrible.
Like, let's just pretend our top-selling book doesn't exist. That's cool. That's a choice. I'm excited. I like all the accessories. Cable, I believe, like changed his outfit like every other day. So he and Wasp could just go toe to toe with outfit. So this, I mean, it's not any less accurate, I guess, than any other thing he's ever worn. So yeah, this is cool. This is fun. I won't pick it up. That's a great picture. But yeah, the spear I think would have put it over the top for me. At least things that would make me go, oh yeah, Cable. Like the glowing eye, a massive gun that makes no sense, a smaller gun that still doesn't make any sense, and then like a spear, and then maybe a little baby, and then that would have been cool.
Hope would have been neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that would have been like Cable for me. That would have been fun. And something Marvel Capcom-y.
All right, Chamba.
It's cool that they're doing the 0.5 release. I know a lot of people, they missed out on this one when it came out, and that one kind of had some joint issues. And usually with the 0.5 releases, they'll fix those things. So, if you missed out on it, here's your opportunity to get it. The pre-orders go up on the 23rd of May. As far as the additional aspects, it's neat. Yeah, when I first saw the dagger, I was like, what's that? That's random. Like Cable and daggers. And I'm like, oh, Rob Liefeld loved to throw like random weapons, I suppose. Like if you had a gun, you've got to have a dagger or a sword of some kind as well, just because. But they Kyoto actually posted the cover that they got the sword from. So it's like, okay. So it wasn't just like, we didn't make this up. And I get it. The bonus head sculpt is neat, except I'll be honest, like that's still one of my reasons why I didn't pick this up initially was I'm not a fan of that face sculpt. The eyes are too close.
Yep.
And that's to me, that just throws it off completely. Like, I've seen other people post this this cable, at least the original release, with a new head sculpt, and I was like, that looks amazing. But you have to change the head sculpt, and at the price that it is, to include, say, buying a third-party head sculpt on top of it, I'm like, I'm good. I love Cable as a character, but I think I'm going to pass on this. And I'm also not the biggest fan of Rebeltech shoulders. I hate them. I think Rebeltech shoulders are garbage.
There it is.
And yeah, I understand the reasons why they do it that way. For the most part, I still don't have to agree to it. And there's other ways to achieve it, so it's cool that they're doing it. Again, like, if you missed out, perfect. Here's your opportunity. You get a bunch of extra stuff. I think it's like $93. That's with the Kyoto exclusive. So it's not too bad. After shipping, it'll probably break over 100, but it's a solid cable. I think, the shin guards, if they were yellow, it would give that more Marvel vs. Capcom vibe. Because right now, like, the fact that it's brown, it's like nothing else on his body's brown.
Yeah.
You're like, it's throwing you off a little bit. Like, if his boots were yellow, it's like, oh, they're going to get me, aren't they? Just because it's that much closer to MVC.
That's why I thought it was modern, because I was
Right.
like, why brown boots? I thought it was a modern tape.
Yeah. Well, that's, again, like, they're throwing a lot of the various cables into this one design, and that's kind of why it's like, it's not one specific one. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool. Again, the Baby Hope would have been a great addition, though.
And the yellow snare.
Yeah, the yellow boots, I think, would have been like, they're gonna get me, aren't they? But yeah, it's neat. It's neat, and I'm glad it's dope. But I'm glad I could pass on it. There's so many other things. Yeah,
It's fair. Shelf Presence gifted 5 Toy Amigos memberships to the channel. Thank you so much, sir. You are a madman, and we thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. And those went to Jurassic Jesser, Joseph Joker, Bearded Builds, Hanky, and Paramus. Nice. So thank you very much, Shelf Presence.
Cheers, Shelf Presence.
Yeah. Ernie, what are your thoughts on this cable?
Okay, so a couple things. Yes, we know about all of this stuff put together and everything. That shot, though, that we saw, it really makes me think like if X-Men had entered the Kingdom Hearts world, and this was like a boss that Sora had to go after, right? I mean, just the beefiness
It's like
of
Keyblade.
yeah, exactly. That's
that's a
Cable's
good call.
Keyblade. Like, that's what I see. So that's cool. But as collectors wise, a lot of people, when it comes to X-Men, just like Augie are saying, they want specifics. Like, where is this from? They're going to build their team, or they're going to show their comic run, or whatever it is. So it is kind of weird. So the only thing to me is there was issues with the first one. So you fix them with this 1.5. I honestly feel like then you should have just included that extra head sculpt. Because, like, you got to make people go back and buy for your mess up. And, this version 1.5. Here's another head sculpt. Here is, this little bit of extra stuff. Like, amp it up for me to be like, okay, I do have to get this.
To be fair, they added a lot of stuff. They added the sword and the dagger and the shield, and then the effect
but
that
it's
comes
like,
off of his eye. And
give me those extras, though, with all the problems from the first one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I going to go for this? We know that they're going to fix them, but still, it's like, we save our money sometimes for these extra import figures that we have to buy, right? It's not a norm figure that we're going to go there for. And it's like, when my first one was messed up, now you want me to do the round 2 part of it. That's a little difficult for me on my end, and I'm sure other collectors. So I'm like, give it to me all then. Tell me it's fixed. Give me all the extra and like that. Don't make me pay extra again for another head sculpt. So, and then especially like Chamba says, if you see on another page that somebody did an even better head sculpt, like, oh man, now I got to get that too. So, like I said, I get it. I'm not going to be getting this though. But cool for everybody who can make it work for them. Are you going to get it, Mr. X-Men?
I have the original one. So as cool as the sword and the knife and the extra, what is it, eye effect there. I don't remember if that came with it or not. Oh, and there's a new gun too.
That's the small one that they show, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the what is it? This one?
Yeah.
I think that one's new as well. So yeah, he comes with a lot of like extra stuff, but I can see why, like you're saying, it's like, well, then give me the yelling head sculpt as well.
Mhm.
I understand that. I'm surprised though. I thought for sure it would just be like one or two things, and then the other issues are fixed and whatnot. But they throw a lot in here. I was surprised to see how much they added to this. Actually, I was like, oh wow, that's very interesting. But yeah, I've got the first one. As cool as this looks, I don't think I need to pick this up. Even though, like, and here's the thing: is like I would only be buying it to get extra accessories because I never really had too many issues with mine. Like mine was loose in a couple areas, so I threw some kikis in there, and it's fine now. Never had any issues with it since. I mean the shield pieces are really cool. I wish that would have come with the original one.
You can buy those type of shield pieces elsewhere. Like,
Yeah,
there's a ton of like places that'll actually just have them in various colors as well. So
yeah. I don't feel the need to buy a whole other figure again for that for the accessories basically.
for sure.
So as cool as it looks, like I still have it still has some of the same issues that I had with it in the beginning. Like I'm also not a fan of how close the eyes are together. That always bugged me in the original one. As cool as the figure is, and as fun as it is to pose, it just I have never been a fan of the head sculpts on this thing. But yeah, for everybody that missed it, or you wanted to try it again and try your luck with this one and see if this one's better than the last one, like that's awesome for you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one. So
Grumps is in. Grumps will have it.
yeah.
Nice.
So we'll have to remember when it comes in, ask him about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll enjoy it. Yeah. All right, let's move along. Augie, where are we going next?
Let's look at let's see. Wait, go back up. Let's do Joy Toy.
Okay. Do we have three separate posts, or we just have two?
There's
with
only
all three?
there's only two here. I don't see the Benny Maru posted anywhere, unless he's in the other ones. No, he's not. It's just
Okay, it's just these two.
Goro Diamond. If you click on Joy Toy Official in the actual
That's
link
where-
there,
Yeah. Okay,
yeah, they've got 'em.
there we go. All right.
98.
Mhm.
So,
I mean, we've already learned that Joy Toy can go deep on some of these lines. So this gives me the happy, are we going to get a full roster vibe? I have not played a lot of this series. I'll be honest. I just get excited when fans just get cool stuff. And I think if you're going to get a really big roster, and I've said this before, I love this scale. I know that might not be the popular thing to say, but when you live in a small apartment in LA and you can get many, many, many characters that are as posable as a 6-inch figure, and you get a lot of characters and you could pack them into a smaller space. This is even at the price point that they are, this is the scale that speaks to me. I don't knock 6-inch. I love 6-inch, but a 3 3/4-inch scale with many characters, and I could just, and these are great sculpts too. I've been enjoying what they've been doing with Ninja Turtles. A lot of their stuff is always high quality. So this just looks to be like another banger, basically. So I'm very excited for the fans. More fighting games, even just like, as much as I would love to say like, ooh, I would love them to tackle Street Fighter or something like that. Just another game getting attention is great. Like, even if they didn't, even though it's not the same scale, like if they attempted Darkstalkers or they attempted Rival Schools or just something like that, it's to me, it would be this stuff that they make is worth every penny. And I really like, as much as I love their like freestyling on the turtles, clearly they can go accurate when they want to. They're really great. I mean, these are great figures. So I'm just the Johnny Bravo again. I'm excited. I'm excited for this line. I'm excited for this company. They keep turning out win after win, and yeah, more the merrier.
All right, J-Shot.
I think they look great. I'm not the biggest King of Fighters fan, but they are kitted out too, right? I mean, they come with a ton of accessories. I love what they're. I mean, like Joy. I wasn't. I mean, I knew of Joy Toy, but wasn't a Joy Toy fan until they released the Turtles, and then it became a shut up and take my money. Now, I'm like really impressed with everything they're putting out. I mean, I love the effects pieces that they come with. I love the attention to detail too, like the little like character select piece too. Like that's just like, again, it's like to your point of like playing to the fans. Like that's like they don't need to include that. Like that's just like it's a cool little thing. So I'm curious to see what else they can do, right? Like you're saying, like what other lines will they do? These characters are caked up, so I think that's interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see what else they come out with. But they look great, and to your point too, right? Like they're super detailed for the scale, and at the price point, like this might be the price point we start collecting if things are going to continue to be this expensive, and for what they're coming out with and what you're getting, it's pretty worth it.
All right, Chamba.
I love it. I know it's just funny because they're doing the King of Fighters 98. I think Toy, what was it? Storm Arena announced that they were going to do King of Fighters 98 also. Of those two companies, Joy Toy, if Joy Toy sells, they'll continue. That's how it usually works. And they will, as mentioned previously, it's like when they go in on a line, they'll go in. So if anyone's going to finish the roster, Joy Toy can. So, and these look fantastic. I kind of like, I wasn't the biggest on, this is Team KOF. I'm more Team Fatal Fury. So if they do that, easy. That's the easiest purchase, right? With this line, it's a pick and choose for me. 118 isn't my primary scale, but I do like 118 figures, especially if they're well done. And these look really well done as far as like the sculpt, the accessories. I think the effects pieces might be some of the best effects pieces I've seen on any fighting game release as far as action figures, regardless of scale. Yeah, so I might not get any of these ones, maybe Kyo. I did like Kyo, but once they get to the Team Fatal Fury, I'm all in on that one. 100%. They look too nice. I like how in the accessories they have the portrait shots. So it's like the character select shots. I'm like, that's crazy. It was almost not needed, but the fact that they included, I'm like, they really care about this. I feel like somebody in Joy Toy is a big fan of King of Fighters.
That's what I'm getting to. I'm definitely getting that vibe.
Like, look at all the that doesn't make any sense. That's a lot. That is a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If Team Fatal Fury, I'm all in. And, select a few of the other ones. Because, like, we got My Shiranui, we got Blue Mary. I can finally have that. No. I'm going to go in with a few of them. Just not this one in particular, not this team.
Okay. Ernie?
I'm more Team Mortal Kombat. So go ahead and give me Sub-Zero and Scorpion and Liu Kang.
Oh, they would kill it if they did Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I know. Wouldn't it be so perfect? I'd be all in, just like you're saying of yours. But I'm not a King of Fighters either. I was more versus the Street Fighter 1-2, specifically like for the look of Ken that they used in the crossover. If they ever hit that would be cool. It's just great to see that, and all of us agree too, that what Joy Toy does from all of their lines. Like they're such a good, strong line. So you're gonna get happy no matter what they announce, because either it's gonna pull you in, or you're definitely just a fan of it. The accessories, like Chamba said, that is a huge thing. I know it may not sound like nothing, and what we're talking about is just that little piece down there of the character select screen. Like that's legit. That's dope. That's cool. And so, cool. Is it just me, or do you think it's gonna make like a puzzle? Do you see the way that it's cut?
It's almost like you can place them all next to each other, because
that's what I'm saying.
It's gonna fit sex or something. Yeah,
like it's gonna come up or something with it. That would be cool. But I mean, look at that. As far as all of those accessories, that's insane. and all his moves. It's still an extra head, the hands, effects. Like Joy Toy is just a great company for anything that they do, and it makes us want anything that we're collecting for them to do. Like, yes, I would love for them to do Mortal Kombat, but for SNK, King of Fighters is not it for me. It's great to look at, and I really can't wait to see what people come up with these. Look at that. That is awesome. Such a random, just static, right, with just the effects piece, and you can pull that off. I would look like a great toy photographer just doing that. Like, boom, there it is. All it was the effects piece. For real.
It's a great looking effects piece.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they kill it, which is awesome. So we just still sit here and everybody hopes for their whatever it is they collect. Like, oh, I wish Joy Toy would do that.
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll see what happens because, this is very, oh, wow, now it's King of Fighters. That's cool. Let's do it. But yeah, I mean, if you ever have been on the fence, guys, chat Migos about them, you just do it. Get your Joy Toy, but it's not our fault. We told you to do it because you're going to go back and try and find others now because they've done so much when you actually get into what they've done, and you're going to start collecting, and it's going to be a deep rabbit hole for you.
Well, what is
but they're great characters.
Their Warhammer stuff, like that line is
crazy. Yes. Yeah. I feel like Show Z is always showing something new, and I'm like, dude, how much more can they do on this?
I don't think it'll ever stop, dude.
Teams.
I don't think it'll ever stop. Yeah.
With Joy Toy, they'll stop a line if it's not selling well, and I don't know what their minimum is, but if it sells, then they'll keep going. Like if you look at their Warhammer stuff, they've released so many in like a short amount of time, which is kind of scary. So if these sell well enough, again, they're gonna do. There's a lot of teams
in the roster.
Yeah.
Yes,
absolutely.
yeah.
It's a big roster, so
massive.
Oh,
because
no lie,
like you're saying, Chamba, when you see that Show Z pre-order come up, I swear to God, it's like 3 rows, which is like a solid almost 10 or 12 of all.
And they're out within months.
Yes.
They're out within months. So
yeah,
a lot of passion.
Yeah, this is wild. If I didn't know any better, like, if you would have told me, "Oh, these are 6-inch figures," I'd be, "Oh, wow, they look good."
Yeah.
But then you're like, "Oh, wait, no, they're 3/4 inch." I'm like, "What? 118? Oh, wow. Okay." I know these look absolutely great. This team probably won't get me, but I'm probably gonna end up picking up a couple of these. To be completely honest, like Chamba had said, if they do Blue Mary, yeah, that's happening.
That's a no-brainer. No.
Yeah. Terry Bogard, yeah,
instant.
Yep. But I mean, if this is what they're bringing to the table, it's like that's going to be those figures are going to be great. Can you imagine the effects that are going to come with Like
that's what I'm saying. All the effects on all of them it's like they're showing it. So
it's crazy because even like the way that the
with effects.
that like the way that the like effects are designed, even like it looks like very accurate to game. The way that the flames are like the way that they're curved and whatnot.
I've seen people say they look flat, and I'm like, because it's for the intended purpose of capturing what the game looks like. You know? Also, if you pose it in an angle, you've got the shape. It's just that these look accurate to the visuals. So I don't know. Probably easy for packaging too.
That as well. Yeah, like even for a 3/4 inch figure, like this box is going to be massive for this guy. Like
you get it ready to tell. Look at that.
With all those accessories, like what a loadout, man. Like that's wild. These look great. I'm gonna be really cherry picking them for sure, but 100%. Definitely for like the characters that I like, I'll probably end up picking up. Like I said, if this is what they're bringing to the table, okay, you got me. Just not on this team, but show me another round. And here's the other thing about Joy Toy is like you were saying, if these sell well, they're gonna start pumping out like rapid fire. Like J-Shot, you got into the Turtles, and it's been a nonstop barrage ever since.
Nonstop, yeah.
It's been what, a year, right? Has it been a year?
Not even. I don't even think it's been a year. I mean,
and that's what's crazy. Like they've shown a lot.
But you do like the Turtles, though, right? I mean,
the Turtles are great. Yeah, I mean, but they did the Turtles, and they did like Shredder and the Foot Soldiers, and then it was like Bebop, Rocksteady, and then April, Splinter, and Krang, and now
Dario loves those ones.
Yeah,
so
Casey's coming next.
Should be happy they're not doing any of the vehicles yet.
But
Why
that's
did
a
you even put that in the
possibility.
universe? Why would
Because
you
they
put that
do
in the
vehicles.
universe?
They do
Yeah,
vehicles,
they do
and they're
vehicles.
amazing. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
those
a good thing my
Warhammer
kids
mechs
aren't.
are insane.
yeah,
My kids aren't going to college. It's fine. It's fine.
It'll be
They
a
don't
few
need to go to
years.
college. They don't need to go to college.
They don't want to
That's
go
fine.
and they don't want to work anyway, so it's all right.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're not going. Yeah.
So,
5x5 Fig says Street Fighters from Joy Toy. I mean, that would be interesting to see.
I mean, in the Discord, we always say it's like for a company. I think Johto would kill it if they did like Warcraft or Starcraft or something. Because
Justin Beast is Final Fantasy, dude. Like,
no, that'll never happen because
We don't
Square
know.
Enix will
Yeah.
never do it.
No,
all right,
they'll
well,
never.
sure.
Yeah,
They never will. It's like saying, "Oh, Resident Evil, sure, it'd be great." Capcom won't.
Yeah. All right.
yep.
There's specific properties that you'll never.
They just
see.
can't. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You just
Yeah.
never will.
They just the properties are too rich, and they're like, no, we're good. Like we're making plenty of money. Not sharing this with anybody. Nope, all
Sure.
mine. Mine.
Mine.
Yep. But yeah, no, the effects pieces are really killer for these figures. I really like them. So yeah, not on this round, but who knows? Maybe the next round I'll pick up one or two of them for sure. Let's keep it moving here.
Mm.
Let's go back. Mr. Chamba, where are we going now?
Let's go with Storm Arena Sagat.
You got it, dude. All right, so they're teasing Storm Arena Sagat, which means they're probably going to put him up for pre-order with a slew of promotional images, correct?
Yeah. Yep. Should be.
Mhm.
I look forward to seeing more of the promotional shots. I think this shot looks good. I know people are going to be like, "Yes, finally, we've got a Sagat." I'm a really big alpha guy. That's not exactly Sagat's alpha face, but that's just more of a minor issue that I have personally. But it looks cool. I'm not a massive fan of that little square on his belly button, though. The
He's like
the ab crunch.
the abs in the abs.
The hinge.
Yeah. It's the hinge. Like work the hinge around his actual
Abdomen.
abs. Yeah, it's right there. So the fact that it's kind of cut in, it just looks not great. I don't know. Like they've done it before. They did it with their Blanca, but Blanca's followed the actual abdomen. This one, I don't know. Maybe they can still fix it. I don't know. It might be too far along. It probably is too far along at this point, but it looks cool. Like I know some people at least, overseas in China already have the Ken. So who knows when the Ken is actually going to arrive stateside for you guys? But that's pretty exciting, that they're actually maintaining a schedule. Well, so far, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's one release. It's always like, I understand the optimism. That's great. This is one release. They have 3 proposed for this year, which is Ryu, Ken, Baki, and Ryu. I don't know if Sagat's for this year, possibly next year, but 3 figures a year, that's not a bad. I mean, their roster is only 30 characters plus, so math that, I guess. But it looks good. I'm curious about the pricing on this one. I know with the Ken and the Baki and the Ryu, it started off at one price, then it kind of fluctuated, even prior to the whole tariff thing. So I'm curious how they're going to maintain the price for the larger characters. But this is cool, man. It's cool that, if you're a fan of Alpha, you're going to have your Alpha version now. But yeah, I don't like that ab crunch is ugly.
Yeah, it is an eyesore. I agree. What are your thoughts, J-Shot?
I don't do Storm, but I agree that ab crunch is it throws you off there. He looks massive though. Like he looks like his hand could palm Ryu's head. So that's interesting. But that's probably size accurate, right? I mean, he's probably supposed to be that big. So, yeah, I mean, not much more to go on other than that. So, hopefully you guys get him. Hopefully you enjoy him.
Okay.
Stick it to Jada. Sorry.
Augie?
Yeah. I mean, the first thought when we saw this my friend tonight was like, "Oh, he has a smaller set of abs inside of his abs." I mean, that's visually what it looks like. It's weird that maybe it's because this is gonna sound weird, but did they not want to interrupt the scar? Is that why they did that? Because they cut through there's a torso articulation, so it's his scar is cut through the middle anyway, just to go up to his chest. But I don't.
Maybe. But even if that's the case, right? It's gonna be like hidden when you crunch it, so you're not even gonna see it.
But this is more. It's that thing where, like I always say, when you have a comb over, when a guy's going bald and they do a comb over, it brings more attention to your baldness.
Yes, 100%. Wow, that's Sagat's comb over.
Yeah.
Ernie, yeah,
I did not full screen that. I don't have the ability to do that. That's why whenever people are going bald, I'm like, shave your head. Shave your head. Do it, love it. Sagat's face, exactly what Chamba was saying. It should look like the game, like that. One of the strong suits of this alpha version, as an extra version, if you already own the Jada figures, is that the fact that these are super on model to the artwork, and it's a reason to get it. So
this isn't on model.
It has to be consistent across the board. So this actually makes me concerned for Chun-Li's portrait. So, which is okay, Chamba just it's
females and Storm Collectibles don't go.
They don't skip holding hands. But yeah, so I mean, this is a cool release. Like I said, it's a great thing that Storm Arena it's great that Storm's doing an actual true 6-inch scale, even though they thought they did, and then they don't, and then there's 2 scales. So yeah, but yeah, the abs are really distracting.
Oh no!
Wow, I like Storm. Storm's okay. Wow, they're really trying to.
Okay, he's back.
Yeah.
If it's not on model, I leave. It's that.
I was like, Storm cut him off. Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I can see myself out. No, these are. It's cool to see. At first, I was with Ken and Ryu. I did go like, wow, like, okay, these are going to be good. I wasn't ever worried about the likeness. I was always worried about whether they do the whole roster. Now
that should still be a concern.
Yeah.
Right. But what I'm saying is now there's an additional one. There's an additional one. Like, and now are they gonna start shuffling around what's on model and what's not, or are they gonna do what
I don't want that.
They think it's the coolest version?
Yeah, no,
so to speak. So yeah. So, but I mean, cool. I'm sure Junior will get it. Junior is very, Junior buys everything Street Fighter, like you guys. He supports Capcom and he supports Jada. I think he owns a lot of the Street Fighter stuff in Storm. I think he might even have it all. But yeah, I mean, I know he'll pick it up for sure.
Nice.
But yeah, I'll buy Joy Toy with.
Ernie.
Yeah, Storm's like, man, it's those damn Jada boys again.
Yeah.
But, no, I mean, we love it because we're getting more choices. It's Alpha 3, which is such a great game. And I get it. But in order to do this, and don't cut me off, Storm, but it is, we have to wait. It's exactly like we've all talked about. I know there was that leak of Ken. Yes, that is out there. And, but let me.
Oh no!
Well, this should be great. I'm going to pre-order 3 Storm. Yeah, we'll see what happens from there.
Are the vans back, Ernie?
Yeah, they're outside.
Somehow
right now. Yeah. I do. I want to see what's in hand from Storm. I have collected Storm for a long time. We have to wait and see. This is really cool that they're showing us him. And what we're going to get, but we have to see the outcome. All our pre-order is going to be met. What's going on with this? How timely is it going to be? And then let's see what we get in hand. And you are right about that cut. I really thought that it was a talk button. I was like, ooh,
right.
They're throwing voices in there.
Yeah. Tiger.
Yeah.
That does look like a talking figure.
I was like, Tiger. everything. Yeah. And I was like, oh, well played, Storm. And then
Yeah,
you guys
alright,
said, oh,
that's a
it's the
gimmick.
ab crunch. And I was like, oh, well then. Yeah. I thought it was the talk button.
That would be
So-
great, actually.
Brilliant.
Yeah, right. Because then
What a
now I'm
difference.
calling June like, dude, they threw in a voice. I had to
What a
pre-order.
voice.
Yeah. Maybe we could put a back button on the next wave of Street Fighter. I don't know. Yeah, but I did. I thought it was a talk button, so that sucks. But I'll have to wait and see. But well played, Storm. Well played. Cheynee, you hate it.
No,
Oh,
not at all.
Good.
I like it. I
Uh,
liked it when they showed it off last time. I'm excited to see more of the images. I'm excited to get my grubby paws on the Ken and the Ryu. That'll be awesome. But-
I don't mean to cut you off, but
Oh,
like you're saying, see it again. You're right. And I did want to say that on the show. I remember when I saw it, and you just reminded me. Well played to the marketing, because they're throwing this one picture at a time stuff out, just like they did with the first two. So we keep talking about it.
mhm.
well, that's what they always do. They always
Well,
put out a little
I-
teaser. Yeah.
Well, usually that first day, right, is that one picture, and then by night it's the other eight that we get,
Or-
of like what it comes with and like that.
Recently, it's been probably like I want to say probably like the last like year or so. It's been like a couple days later.
Which
with
is
the
smart.
full, all of
Yeah.
them.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
because you get folks
But-
chatting about it.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. Well played, because here we are
Mhm.
again speaking of it. So that's good. That's cool.
Yeah, no, I dig this. It's like I agree with you guys. The cut in the ab there is a very strange choice. But it's funny because like with Storm, it's like there's one thing that always rings true with them. Like they love making Sagat. Like they absolutely love making Sagat and Zangief. I think Zangief is probably their
Well,
favorite
it's
character.
the big boys. They
Yeah,
love the
yeah.
big boys. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would not be surprised in the slightest if we see a Zangief for this line very soon. Very, very, very soon. With that being said, like I'm in on this. I'm picking this up. I'm getting the other two as well. I want to see how far this goes. I'm down. I buy a lot of different Street Fighter stuff. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of the equivalent of talking to J-Shot about turtles. It's like, oh look, J-Shot, there's Ninja Turtles.
Okay. I'm buying two. What? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so I mean, Mr. Lee showed off that Ken pretty well, and so it's like, okay, cool. I can't wait to get my hands on it and mess around with one myself. So
Correct.
yeah, I like the, I guess, more rapidy fire approach that they're taking, where it's like, okay, here's the next one, here's the next one. Like that's what people want. They don't want to like get an announcement of a character and then wait a year and a half for the next one. There's a lot of people like, are they like, I can say Street Fighter 5 roster, that's never going to get finished for the collectibles line. That's long gone.
I've forgotten about that one.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6. So I'm interested to see how far they go with that. Street Fighter 2. They still need to like
Yeah,
do
do
Chun-Li and Cammy.
Yeah, no.
They showed off T-Hawk and M. Bison went up. So I mean, are they going to do Chun-Li and Cammy? I don't know. So that's another concern for me is they're not the best when it comes to the female figures. I think probably Ju-Ri is probably one of the best ones that has come out, and there's some issues that I have with that one. So I'm interested to see what their approach is going to be for the female characters on this game. But yeah, no, it is from what I see here with this little tease, I'm in. They got me. So yeah, let's keep it moving. Ernie, where are we going next?
Man, I don't know now because of that. So let's see. Did we do the Ken last week or no? The Ken
No.
pictures,
No, it I think the picture is dropped on like Friday or Saturday.
right?
So,
Okay, can
yeah.
we go ahead and show those off?
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of, just keep rolling with it. Because it was great comparison shots. And instead of getting that just resizing down, a version of a Storm figure, you can definitely see the differences. So that's good. I saw these. I did get excited, just like I said. Can't wait for those to be out and us get our hands on them. During the comparison, so I felt like, is it really that small? But then you see the big ones, and you're like, okay. So
he's to be fair, he's a little on the short side.
That's what I was feeling. And again, like I said, I just can't wait to get mine in hand. Like that's like whoa with that Hulk.
Woo.
He's 5'9".
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that? I kind of interesting how some of the 6-inch figures are actually taller than 6 inches, but then I'll be like, wait, I think Cyclops is 6'3". So if he's 5'9", it should be.
It's roughly there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was great that you showed that picture, because that was, I'm sure, everybody's question. What's the size?
Oh, it was when he dropped his video. He's like there.
Yeah.
Everybody was asking compared to Jada. Compared to
And
Jada.
I like that box.
Me being an inbox, yeah, Augie. Me being an inbox, this was I wanted to see, and I love that it's like a mini Storm box. So that's great, because I was wondering what they were gonna do. I really was.
Could you imagine if it was just like an arcade again? You're like,
Yeah. It's like, all right, guys. Now
It's like,
do
we're on a
roll up on you.
You got it.
Yeah.
Or if it was on a card, you're like, what the heck?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So no, very cool that, like I said, it's like a mini Storm box. I like that. That's awesome. Here's all the accessories and everything. Just exciting to see when we all have it in hand. What's it going to be like, right? Like, okay, cool. And then now, when is Ryu coming out? So how fast actually is this going to happen? We have to wait till after Baki?
He's later. He's later on the year. Ken was the first release, and then it's Baki, and then it's Ryu.
See, I didn't get Baki, so that's why I totally forgot. I thought
Baki's the one that I'm after.
Oh, okay. So cool. Like I said, it's always great to have all different versions. Street Fighter fans are happy. Would be even more happier if somebody could do Mortal Kombat, but I'll sit here and wait. Especially since Storm already had it. So come on, get it back.
Dang, Ernie, you're like in the worst place, like with Mortal Kombat and Star Wars right now, aren't you?
Not only Andor was really, really good. I enjoyed it. That's made me happy.
No,
with Star Wars
I'm talking about the toys, like from.
I know. So, but I'm saying, so figure wise, you're right. I'm there. And then, now to throw it under, and I keep talking about Mortal Kombat because just today they released get the definitive version of Mortal Kombat 1. And I'm like, so does that mean we're done? This is all we're getting? Like, maybe. Right? Because when they do that, that's what that means. Like, all right, we've gave you the costumes. We've given you the extra.
Are over.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, so that's it? What is going on? I can't have anything. Like, yeah. Like I'm saying, dude, if then tomorrow was like Storm Arena Mortal Kombat, oh my God. I'd be like, yes. Now I know we have McFarlane's coming, which yes, I'll get that. But again, I gotta see what it's gonna be like in person. So great video that he has here, because it does get you excited for it, Alpha, like I said, is a great game. It was one of my favorites on PSP. It was always like a go-to version on there. It was great looking, and the controls were great on the PSP version. And so I'm excited to get these just for that reason.
Okay. J-Shot, what are your thoughts?
I think we talked about this on Tuesday. He looks really good. I like the way he moves.
No, we didn't. This is a whole different show.
Oh, sorry. We didn't talk about this on Tuesday.
The Thursday show.
I'm not there on Tuesdays, Jay. God.
Thursday show.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me check my references. Then he looks
Yeah,
great.
you have
great head sculpt.
Yes.
Love the hair on this one. The gi looks awesome.
Good.
Yes.
For full
Cyclops
comments, check out Chat Migos
Cyclops
Assemble on the
63.
replay.
Looks really good. It looks really good. I actually do. I do really like the box too. I like the packaging. The packaging looks good on this one. But yeah, it looks great. So I am much like we talked about, I am happy for you guys to be in the same boat as I am with Ninja Turtles as you guys are for Street Fighter. So enjoy being broke. So yeah.
All right, Augie.
This video did a really great job of showing the versatility and a lot of the posing and the extremes as to how far you can get it for that, not only that scale but that price point. I think it's fantastic. I think it looks amazing. It's funny because we joke about it like, oh wow, where'd you get that idea? But it's really really well made. It is executed very well. At this price point, we can say the more the merrier. Or before, if you're doing $100 a head, you're like, maybe not that much. But I'm impressed. A lot of the stuff that I see with Storm has always been a wait and see. So I'm seeing and I'm believing. So this is cool. I like a lot of the poses he did with the legs, like crossing his legs in front of him, all those really specific martial arts poses. The full split with having his feet on the ground with his ankles turned. It's the range is outstanding, and I just think they did a really good job. And we tease, we needle Storm scaling, but this is what people have wanted, and I love drop hips. Such a sucker for drop hips. Love it. And that actually absolutely helps with a lot of the posing. So yeah, I'm shocked. This is really good. This is great, actually. It's not good. It's great.
All right, Chamba.
The video is fun. It definitely highlights a lot of the articulation. I know Augie just mentioned the drop hips. Those are good if it's needed, but there's ways of getting around it. You know what I mean? Without needing it. But here I feel like it probably did need it because the problem with this video is that I don't know what the entire articulation range is for the torso. You don't really get to see much of the diaphragm or the waist. And maybe those are hindered, and that's why they have the drop down, so you could do a lot of the leg stuff. But I've seen other photos as well. I'm like, I can't tell what the torso can do. If the diaphragm even has a lot of, that's the thing, is that we have something to compare it to. I know it kind of sucks. With Jada's diaphragm and their waist joint, it's kind of magic. You know what I mean? Like, they move. So we can see what they do. I want to see what they do. It was weird seeing the comparison shots of the Storm Collectibles Ken against the Storm Arena Ken. His gi texture is so much detail in the actual arena version, which kind of goes against the whole alpha aesthetic of being cartoony and smooth. So that's why I'm like, aesthetically, I don't know what they're trying to hit. I don't know if that was something that Capcom said. I don't know if that's something that they decided on. It just comes off a little weird to me, where he's like fairly cartoony in the face sculpt, yet look at his gear. The detail is just intense. It should have been smoother. That's just like, look at the Storm Arena, Storm Collectibles Ken. It's smooth. So it was just like, I'm not sure what they're going for yet. I know it's obviously Alpha 3, and for the most part it is. Silhouette is there. The head sculpt, I think, is better on this one than it is on the promo shots that they had, on the old prototype that they showed. It looks way better now. So this is a cool sign for, seeing this one. But again, to me, it's still a wait and see, because I don't have it in hand. I don't know how it feels like. I don't know how far you can push certain things. We don't know when the release is going to be. Like, sure, it's out technically, but it's not out. Like, when only like 3 or 4 people have it, that's not out to me. They got early versions of it, and that's cool. That means it's done, but no one has it yet. So I want to see if they can, meet that actual schedule that they set out. But it's Storm Collectibles. I mean, they usually don't meet their release schedule, so that's why it's like, knowing that, I'm not expecting it, but I'd rather they be late with the product being awesome, as opposed to rushing it out to meet a certain deadline and it just kind of being middle ground. He looks great aesthetically, but yeah, let's wait and see what else they can pull off, because they've shown off a lot and I know they're promising a lot. So time will tell.
Agreed.
Let's wait a while before.
Yeah,
That's a
no,
great
even in the what is it, the promotional images, like I was like laser focused on like the app crunch on this thing.
We don't see it
And
still.
yeah, it's still kind of like not really tackled, which I'm curious about it. Like, don't get me wrong, if like it doesn't, if the app doesn't crunch that well, like it's like I'm not gonna like be like, oh, this is trash, I'm throwing it
No.
away now. Like it looks like a great figure. I'm just curious, like
Ernie
I'm like,
digging through
how-
the garbage.
yeah, Ernie's all, what? Where is it?
He's
Yeah.
looking through the trash now.
Yeah,
I'm still missing a fist.
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, from what I see here, it looks great. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to mess with. I'm just, like I said, very curious about how the app crunch is going to be on this thing, the way the diaphragm functions and all that. So, but other than that, like this is like my favorite look for Ken. I love it when he has the long hair. So it's awesome. And
Hey, I have one final
hopefully-
thing real quick. Like I
Yeah.
have to take a shot. Can you go back to that other video with the box? Is there a way to
Yes.
pause it?
Let me see.
It should be. I think you click on it, right? Again, it should
Yeah, I
pause
think
it. I don't
so.
know.
Yeah,
Is
we'll
this the one with the
see.
box? Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Pause it. So there kind of is the arcade. Look at the bottom there
Yeah, I know.
for the level. Yeah.
I know.
I just saw it.
I
as it
noticed
went.
that afterwards, and I was like,
yeah, and I was, yeah, me too.
Sure.
I'm like, okay. So we didn't. We aren't throwing something
unless
in there.
those appear on the regular Storm collectibles, but I don't recall they do they?
I think that's usually how they do it. They
Is
have
it?
the,
Okay.
the character in the front like that. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the bar on the bottom with the life and the energy.
That's the
Oh yeah, no, I don't remember that.
That's
Yeah,
your
that's
what
what I
you
was
would call it
like.
level. Your
Mhm.
yeah,
Health meter.
The EX, yeah.
the X level. So I saw that and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's from game. Like, all right,
Original idea. Let's go.
yeah. Sorry, just had to take a shot. Sorry.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right.
It's all good. All good. Yeah, I'm just I'm
Oh, and the
waiting
artwork's
to
in the
get-
corner. Did you see that, Chamba?
Mm-hmm.
waiting to get my
That's the
paws
select,
on one.
right?
So
Okay.
apparently there's some new Mafex announcements.
There are.
here.
There's two. There's been two.
Yeah. So let's see. What is it? My turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try
Alright.
and find him real quick.
Yeah. Let's see here. All right. There we go. It's perfect. And
Oh,
Berserker from Mafex and this god awful thing.
Right, a check.
it's got
Yeah. Little bit of history for people who may not know. I've never been a fan of Chucky. Scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. And yeah, I'm good. Good. I'm not scared of it anymore, but it's just I would
I mean,
prefer
it
not
did its
to.
job then. It did its
Yeah.
job.
Oh yeah.
Keep saying it.
Yeah.
Keep saying it out loud, Cheney. Keep saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Take its power away.
manifestation, all right?
Take its
Yeah,
power
I'm not
away, yeah.
scared of you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, these I'm not that familiar with either one of them, so both are a pass for me. J Shot.
So I saw the Berserker from McFarlane. So Berserker is a comic series, right? From Keanu Reeves. Where shocker, he's got a bunch of guns and fires them at people. So I know it's a far stretch for Keanu Reeves. I mean, gonna really have to use your imagination. I'd be curious to see what he comes with. The McFarlane figure was actually pretty cool because he came with interchangeable pieces to be like regular and then like bloodied up. So I'd actually be curious to see. Obviously, the Mafex will probably move pretty well, but curious to see what the difference is going to be. And yeah, I don't do so much on the Chucky, so not so much for me. But Berserker, I could be interested in because I mean, like I feel like he could be just like could be a cool like just assassin character in the background. Doesn't necessarily need to be a Keanu figure, but also he is Keanu, so why not? You know, Augie.
Winter Soldier looks different. Happy for Boom Studios. I mean, I won't buy this. Let's be honest. I don't know what this is. Cool. I think if you collect gun toys, like stuff for your DC figures that they won't let us have, you could stock up on these. Yeah. I mean, pass. I mean, yeah. Anything Power Rangers coming from Boom? Chamba.
I think as far as these goes, the Chucky looks interesting. They've already done Chucky before, so this is just a new brighter Chucky. But the Berserker one, that one is probably in line with the Keanu license that they've worked out. Because I know last year in their Medicom show, they're obviously doing the John Wick figures, but they showed that they're going to do the Matrix figures.
Ooh.
And I think that one obviously has to go through. That's going through multiple licenses, obviously, like Warner Brothers. But, having the permission from
What's up, man? Welcome to
the
the show. Yeah.
Well, guys, this is new. He's new. He's new.
Yeah.
he's new here.
Welcome. Glad you can make it. Met. Sorry, Chamba. We were really interrupted by
all
Met.
good.
I mean, we grew up watching the Mets. Who knew there was a singular Met?
I know,
Yeah.
it's great. But yeah, the license for this, it's got to do with the Keanu Reeves. Like, I know that they're working something out with that, and that's why we're going to get Neo from Matrix, and obviously this one, which is Berserker, which is neat. It's now you can have an animated John Wick figure, like an animated style John Wick figure. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm curious about this one. I'm curious what his accessories are going to be like. Yeah, because I'm sure like he'll have expressions. Because it's Medicom as well, they don't do the swappable faces. It's going to be a different expression with a different hair, or probably the same hair, which sucks. But what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do?
I know what I'm going to do to Met. Oh,
Yeah, I'm looking now.
man. Woo. I thought we were playing a game. Guess we're
He's
not.
playing a game. He's playing a game.
Mafex Bill and Ted. I'd totally get a Mafex Bill and Ted. Definitely.
Dude, if that was part of the license, Mafex got
Absolutely.
me. Medicom has me if they do Bill and Ted.
Let's just start with 2 so we can get a death figure too.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Let's
Great.
make it happen.
Yep.
So yeah, this looks cool. I'm looking forward to see what the actual what the accessories are going to be like for this one.
For sure.
All right, Ernie.
All right, the views expressed by the Fallen Fett do not match those of Toy Migos either. Chucky's scary, so good job. That's fine, Chucky, right? Yeah. But this Berserker Keanu Reeves looks like if you were doing the Bible action movie and he plays Jesus, like 2025.
Whoa. All right,
Like-
now I need it.
It's like 2025, the Bible. Like,
Okay, see, now I'm more interested in that. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
like, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
Keanu
it's like
Reeves.
gun-toting Jesus.
D13
Yeah.
figures.
as
On
Jesus.
the elevator pitch.
Yeah,
Okay. Now
When
I'm
he comes
interested. Now I'm getting
back
more.
with a vengeance.
exactly.
He's returned.
Yeah,
Jesus returns.
yeah.
Sure.
Coming to theaters, day of
25,
Easter.
right?
Like it's fitting. Like, all right, well,
Okay,
let's do
I'm
it.
interested now. You got me.
Yeah, it's the stash, the hair. I could see Keanu doing that. I think it'd be a
Yeah.
sold out movie. I'm just
If
saying.
not, at least you got figures. You can do it as a
Yeah.
figure form.
You do whatever. Like Chamba was saying, it'd be very exciting to get Matrix, and it's so funny because yes, there is a Berserker figure out right now from Toddy Mac, of course. Daddy Mac's got it. Lots of people do like it, and he also did the old Matrix figures, but none of those ever moved. They were like, again, the accessories with them were great, which I still see people use till this day for the accessories from Daddy Mac's McFarlane figures of Matrix. So we finally got some other ones that were cool because, well, we got that release and they did the obscure characters from the like third movie and everything, and I was like, please, or the video game too, right? So yeah, I mean, be happy to see Mafex do a cool Neo or whatever now that they can. But I understand. Hey, let's start with Berserker, his property that he has, and we'll go from there.
I don't know. I think they should rename it Berserker Jesus now. I think you're onto something, man.
I like Brad Harper's comment. Oh, he's risen, all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, That'd be cool, right?
It could be
Blunt
spelled
Force says the
G-
character is immortal, so
Yeah.
he has healing
Yeah.
factors. So maybe it is Jesus. We don't know.
Yeah.
It could be
Like,
spelled. It could be spelled GZS.
Yeah.
it's
Yes.
2025 now, so
Jesus.
go ahead. Yeah.
Mhm.
You want to bring the kids back into the Bible? Let's do this. Yeah.
I mean, it's very much an American Jesus.
Yes.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
would
Well,
have had a
I'll tell
We
you
got
what.
Pope Leo
Oh,
right
yeah.
here. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Leo. He's
Yeah.
a fan of baseball.
Go get him, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This
Yes,
is true.
Uh,
You know, another real Ernie story of why I need these Ray-Ban glasses. I was asked today at lunch as I was walking back to the truck if I wanted to party with Jesus this weekend, and I looked at the girl and I told her, no, I'm sorry, I'm busy. So
Wow.
you have fun though.
Wow,
Exactly what I
Ernie.
told her. She
Wow.
was. She had
Feels like a
on
trap.
her
Yeah.
clothes and they were eating, and she was trying to hand me a pamphlet, and I'm like, oh, I'm at work, I can't, sorry. And then she's like, you don't want to party with Jesus this weekend? And I was like, nah, you go ahead. So
What
see,
you
it
should
just
have said was, if we're starting off with body shots in the parking lot, I'm there.
and she's like, oh, you're Catholic. And I was like, no. Yeah, that's how I grew up. Free wine shots on Sunday. Yeah. So
with some bread.
yeah. Stay after to see who has the hottest buns. I'm good with that.
Gotta absorb the
All right, Shady, go ahead. Yeah.
Uh,
Are you gonna get Jesus?
I don't know. Initially, I was like, well, you know, I'm not very familiar with the character and whatnot, but
We've
I
made
don't know,
better
it's-
lore right now at this point.
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Like,
I'm sure Berserker's
there's
awesome.
a reason. There's a reason why his hands are bandaged up, if you know what I mean. Like,
Stigmata.
yeah, he's ready. He's ready to, you know, call on all those debts. It's go
Yeah.
time, baby. Oh man, yeah. No, I got to see the layout, like Chamba was saying.
Yeah.
What does he come with?
It
I
could
do
get
want to
me,
see
though.
that.
It could get me.
If he,
I
if he
do wanna
comes with
see
a
that.
if he comes with a cross, I'm like, I'm obligated now. So I'm in.
Or the guns combined into one. Heck.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're
Big,
like
big
yeah.
bazooka. Yeah.
Oh, the
my
crossbow.
goodness.
Crossbow.
Oh,
Crossbow. Okay.
Oh,
I
nice.
see what you did there. Yeah.
Charlie stays in shape.
Mhm.
Brett-
CrossFit.
Brett says, I think y'all sold me on this.
Hey, we sold ourselves on this.
Yeah. Bradley's already coming up with shots in his head. He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
it's
know.
like,
That could look
Photos,
good.
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
lose a
Yeah.
couple followers, amazing shots. All right.
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Mafex, Constantine, but it's, you know,
Yeah, initially
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
okay, Berserker, that's cool, whatever. But now I've seen this in a new
I see the
light.
light.
if
I
I'm
see the
not
light.
mistaken. Yeah, I have also seen the light.
See the
Yeah,
light?
so
Yeah. Bring it on.
yeah, so I don't know. Depending on what he comes with, I may have to pick this up. And if he's anywhere near as good as this Superboy here, then I'm
Oh, it's a
gonna
winner.
be happy. Yeah, it's gonna be
Mafex
great.
is a good company. Like we know
Betacom's
this,
good.
so-
Betacom can
Yeah.
do really well.
Yeah.
Yep.
See what he's
Shout
got.
out to Jurassic Jesser. He said he's really into the Chucky, not so much with the Berserker Jesus over here, though.
Yeah, he
Chester,
likes the
Chester
horror
loves
stuff.
all. Yeah, he loves all the
Yeah.
horror stuff. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, let's keep it moving here. I think we got time for about one more. Yeah, all I see now is Berserker Jesus, not just Berserker. I'm really anticipating
Yeah,
those
that's how it is now. At this
promotional images. Yeah,
That's it.
like oh man, here
Legends?
we go.
point. Yeah, if we got one more, just
Should we do this one?
Yeah.
Dom, Met, whatever. Rick Dom, via con Dios. We need that talk button more on so much stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm perfect. All right.
All right.
This is God. We have a killer show right now for this.
Yeah.
All of-
Yeah.
all-
It's
all of
it's
goodness, everything. God.
Yeah, it's writing itself right now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay Shot, what are your thoughts on this?
So I didn't do the Savage Land, but I will say that this is probably one of the best female head sculpts we've ever seen. And yeah, I mean, like that, like I was looking at this before. She looks great. She looks really, really good. This feels like one of those, like if I see it in store, I'd probably pick it up, even though I don't like,
You know what would make it better, Jay Shot?
What? If it was a muscle mommy? Oh.
If she was smiling.
So glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that. I'm not going to get yelled at for it.
Just like baby after you said
Have
that.
at it, Yoko. Yeah, no, I would probably pick this up. It's just a really good sculpt. But yeah, like I didn't do the Zabu wave or any of that, but she looks really good. Like it's really well done. Like it actually makes me interested to see like what's next now with these. And it's interesting because I feel like this was a single drop. Like I don't feel like Hasbro does a lot of single drops. So it was interesting that it was just a single one, like a one-off release. So I don't know if there's more coming tomorrow or what, but yeah.
Okay. Augie, what are your thoughts?
It kind of goes with the Kazar that we got recently, because I think before he was like barefoot and she was like barefoot in more of like a bikini type look, and then this one's more modernized where he actually has boots. She has boots, so it's themed to like a more of a modern take on them, which I think is really cool. It was a little weird getting Kazar and Zabu, and you're just like, hey, where's Shanna? So it's cool seeing them all together. I think there was a photo that they had of like the three of them together, or somebody photoshopped it. It looked really cool. I think having the group all together is really nice. And that's, I mean, I grew up in the X-Men cartoon. So like, this is, that whole Savage Land story, like anything from the Savage Land I love. It's a neat little nook of the Marvel universe that I like, kind of like how these are like second tier X-Men characters. I love Savage Land stuff. I love Alpha Flight the way I love the Inhumans from the Fantastic Four. So when I see things like this, I'm like, oh, cool. So yeah, I woke up to this and I was very happy. This is neat.
All right. Chamba?
Yeah, the head sculpt looks fantastic. I'm curious if she's going to come with a second head sculpt of some kind. But seeing this now, I'm like, oh, man, if you release like a 3-pack, I'd instantly get that. Because I don't want to have to backtrack and go,
Comic-Con.
Because I know, a Comic-Con 3-pack, that would get me. I'm curious also about her torso articulation. What the ball joint one that they do.
I hope so much that they don't just do that basic swivel in there.
I'm hoping that's the case too, because it would really break up the actual thing. Like there's room to do it there, and because she's it's Shanna, she moves right. So this looks fantastic. I do hope that she comes with a secondary head sculpt though, just with a different hair option, because it would just suck in a way that her hair is always going to be like this. But that face sculpt is really good.
It's great.
You don't want her standing there looking all angry with her hair flowing.
Yeah, exactly. Like in an action pose like this, perfect. But you're going to have to like pose it always in some sort of action pose then, which isn't, it's not a bad thing, but yeah, great face sculpt. Killed it. 3-pack, please. Come on.
I'm in for the 3-pack. It's a good idea, Chamba. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm tired and I'm drinking. And Jesse's going to love this one, though. I'm sorry, but all I see is the Amber collection is back. And this is if Dr. Ellie Sattler got stuck on the island. And here's Laura Dern, like in a what-if scenario if she got stuck on Jurassic Park.
He's talking his fan fiction.
Damn good.
I love it.
It's so damn good.
Is it not?
It's so damn good.
It's good.
Jesse, back me up here. Right?
So
she got
damn
stuck
good.
on the island, and this is what happens.
All the more reason to pick this up.
Yeah, that's all I see here. So,
women inherit the earth. There it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now Jesser's got to get this figure because it's exactly what it is. Now I need to throw in my damn you, Ross. So this Sabu wave is showing up right now at Ross for $5.99. I'm open for trades. Now, the only thing that sucks is I just got rid of all my Khazars that I got and gave them to people who needed them. And now you do this to me today? Really? I I could have tripled on those babies.
That's why they did it. 'Cause they knew soldiers.
Yeah. So hit your Ross because the Zabu wave is there. $5.99. Let's trade, baby. I need help. I got it up in my Instagram. I'll help you look too. Trust me, we will. So that's kind of crazy. I hope people know that. $5.99 Ross Zabu wave. I need help. That'd be cool. So yeah, this is awesome. Now we get the trio, but I can't unsee Jurassic Park Legends here. So that's cool.
So good.
Thank you.
Seeing this makes me think that they're either going to re-release Sauron soon, or the secondary price points on Sauron are going to soar. There we go.
Wasn't that one we got like really good, or do you think they could have did better?
Was it?
No, Sauron was great.
That's what I'm saying. So how so they're in the thing.
Well, how they always
build the figures.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they do that with Sauron now.
Probably a darker color because he was a great Build-A-Figure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them doing another Build-A-Figure with him twice, right? Maybe
no. I could just see him. He would be re-released as a deluxe. Yeah.
I was gonna say because I like that one.
Yeah. There you go, Gaijin. Savage Land Rogue. That would be great to add to this. That would be killer. This looks great. The head sculpt looks awesome on this. Absolutely awesome.
You can pop Rogue's head sculpt on this one. If you want.
Yeah, you could make it work like that. That would work. Yeah. And then I saw some people in the comments saying you could use this for an angry invisible woman. That would work as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yep. Pop that on a Sue Storm body. Call it a day.
Face part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, face looks great on this. Just, hopefully we get another one where she's smiling. That would be great.
Mm-hmm. It would have been hilarious.
Yoko, step away from the fan, Yoko. Yoko, just step away from the fan. You'll be okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just step away from the fan.
It would have been great is if I forgot about...
Close the window.
I totally forgot about Sauron. And I was like, hey, Hasbro sent us a little tease. That's all I'm going to say. Everybody who's, a new collector. Oh, my God. Wow, did you see what they did? Yeah, I have him sitting right over here, unbuilt. So. Great figure.
Sitting over here, unbuilt.
Yeah, he is right here. You know what else is here, Cheynee?
Wait, what's that?
Build the soups.
Is it a build of Superman?
So there's some story behind this.
Gosh, dang it.
Is that a
Ernie,
for Reeve?
No, NECA. Ernie broke it and he's like, hey, Cheynee, can you fix it? And I'm like, yeah, let me see what I can do. Right, Ernie?
No. I finally found it. Cheynee comes over. We're recording an episode at my house.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, let me check it out. Of course, tries to put him in the flight pose and everything. Hits this, and I'm like, ooh, that's nice, Cheynee. Look at that. And then snap goes the leg. Classic Cheynee. Just snaps right off. And he goes, yeah, that's a problem with these NECAs. And I'm like, bro, you know how long it took to find that? Yeah. And so I still sit as here's a reminder for every time Cheynee says, hey, let me see that. Wait. Yeah. All in slow. I mean, look at that snap. You can see it in there. It's just snapped right off. And you're wondering why the head's missing is because I put him on. Next question. I put him on the very first McFarlane. Superman, the multiverse one, and he looks really good. I have him hanging on the wall. Because of the head and he have the long neck, it fits perfect. So I actually have that sitting right there.
Why do you still have that body?
For a reminder. When Jenny said, "Hey, can I borrow that?" Like, oh, I don't know.
Hey, to be fair, I did borrow your Mafex Superman, Jim Lee's Hush Superman, and I returned it to you not broken at all.
I didn't open it after that because I was scared. I didn't know if maybe he was or if he's not. So I sorted it out.
You could have returned it broken. He wouldn't know.
He wouldn't know.
Yeah, well, that's what I was just gonna say. I said it's a good thing, you know. I'm like the way I glued it back together. I'm all, he'll never know.
He'll never open it.
Yeah, he'll never know.
No.
Be none the wiser.
So, but Cheyney's like always broken figure, dude.
No, that's just a
Yes,
myth that you made up in your own mind.
Oh
I
man,
didn't-
I thought it was right here. It's
He
not.
had the bootleg movie realization stormtroopers,
Go on.
and those they literally
That's
crumbled in my hand, and I was just
Bootlegs
like,
arrive broken. Come on.
well, I told him too right after it broke. He's like, dude, I'm like, you should have bought the normal ones. Should have bought the real ones. Should have bought the real ones. Not my problem.
What's that
Hey
one?
Ernie, here's
What's
a
this?
3PO I broke. Maybe you could use it for shots because it's just busted. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. That's perfect. I can put them
Oh
on
no,
Chewy.
it's not. It's not broke. It falls apart. That's an old Mafex. It's not broken
Oh,
at
is
all.
it? No, I thought it was busted.
No,
Yeah.
no, it just falls apart. Like the pieces just fall off of it.
Oh my.
Yes. Oh my. Oh my. Correct.
But
Looks cool.
see, I
Wiggle them around to show how loose that waist is. And the
keep
arm.
Cheyney. Yeah, it's the arm. Look at it. I keep
Yeah.
Cheyney stuff around just a reminder of stuff. Stay out of the cargo hold.
Ooh, it has a
Anybody need a
razor.
3PO leg?
Yeah, try putting the leg on. It'll just fall right off.
It would just fall right off.
Oh, put it on,
Put it on Superman. Yeah. You can make like the metal Superman from the Superman Returns.
Yeah, you can, instead of buying the new Daddy Mac one, you can make your own cyborg.
You can make your
Superman.
own 3PO Superman.
Nice.
Perfect. Yes.
Oh, look at the foot came right off. Right when I tried to move it. I tried to put it in flight mode, and yeah, that's not happening.
Because you tried to
We were born to something.
Oh, look, it snapped right back. But yeah, look at how easy that moves. God.
Yeah.
He really is a build-a-droid, isn't he?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Can I shove it in there? Oh, again, look.
Put its head on. Put
Yeah,
3PO
put his head on.
No, the head.
No,
Oh,
no, the
3PO 's head.
3PO head. Yeah.
3PO head.
Wait,
Cyborg Superman.
I got
Yeah.
heads all around here, so.
Oh, okay.
Sauron head.
worked.
We got- Perfect.
Wow. All right, that's something.
You nailed
Keep
it.
Bizarro.
Right.
Right.
I'm like,
He looks like a luchador wrestler, right?
Yeah, he's Rhino Hobby says now he's
Something.
the man of gold, no longer the man of steel.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's something Ernie would definitely order. Hey, it was
Yeah.
$5. Man of
Yeah.
gold. Why not? Yeah.
Is that rough?
Yeah.
Give with 3 pair of socks.
His suit is different colors though. Oh my god.
I can't believe that fit. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, that's wild.
That's great.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, 100%. All right. Well, we are out of time, completely out of time. So I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in tonight. Be sure to hit that thumbs up on the way out. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here, and we thank you for that. So, J-Shot, how do we keep up with you, sir?
Anybody keep up with me? I am not fast, especially not tonight. Apparently, you can check me out at jshot_820 on Instagram and on YouTube on Chat Migo Assemble on Tuesdays on Between Two Sentinels on Wednesdays with my baby Machu at 8 p.m. Right before the Fallen Fett Chronicles. Next week, I believe we got the crew from Highly Posable on. So
Oh, nice.
that should be a wild show. Anything should happen on that one. But you know,
Anything should
sometimes anything can happen. Who knows?
Should.
Yeah, J-Shot tries hard drugs for the first time.
Right, the first time.
The first time.
First time.
wink.
On screen.
That's right.
Yeah,
Right.
live
On
on
screen.
YouTube.
Yeah. What is happening? Smile more. Yeah, and then sometimes here Thursday nights when I'm invited. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for having me.
All right. Augie.
Always.
I don't do drugs, Mom. I'm here for Thursday night.
Because I've done them all.
Not yet. Not till Wednesday.
That's the social if you want to follow or chat. Usually, if I'm not at work, I will be at Frankenson's, usually doing the flea market thing. And yeah, I'm in LA. I'm not hard to spot, so just track me down.
All right. Chamba.
You can follow me at the Chamba on Instagram and Twitter, on the Toy Migos Discord. Chat Migos Assemble on Tuesday. They're Not Dolls Thursday. And I'm open for digital commissions right now.
Patreon.
On Patreon too. You can follow me on Patreon. I post every day, which is kind of stupid, but I'm used to it.
The other 4 turtles, so good. So
Thank you.
I loved it.
All right. Ernie, how do we keep up with you?
If you go to Instagram on Chamba Stories, you will find the link on how to become a member for the Patreon to check out his stuff every day.
$1 a month.
That's it.
Is as low as $1 a month.
Yeah, and that's the Chamba. I charge 20 just out the gate. So think about
That's
that.
just to get in. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
Just
even
to
in.
get in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
there's no access. Like you have to get the high $50, $75 tier to see anything.
That's it. Yeah. So
Oh,
go
Jay
check that
Shot,
out.
he also said
Yeah,
he's gonna file a
What
what is
did
that? Cease and desist for the cupcake smashing with the feet thing you guys were talking
Who?
about yesterday. Ernie he said that's
Ernie?
his signature content. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you,
on,
that would mean Ernie watched the show.
my only
No,
feed.
someone told him.
Oh, someone
Yeah.
told him.
Mhm.
Oh, so someone hasn't learned what my kids learned. Snitches get stitches.
Right. I have them
I
everywhere.
see.
I have
see.
friends everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I am the Fallen Fett. I was not on last Wednesday. Sorry, guys.
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Was that
It was like
yesterday?
last Wednesday. Yesterday.
Yeah, last Wednesday. So I apologize. We will return this Wednesday. If the guys are up to it, we will get a catch up on some WWE stuff.
The guys are up to it.
The guys are up to it. So check that out. Wednesday night, 6 p.m. on YouTube. Just look up the Fallen Fett Chronicles. I'm on Instagram and other social media stuff. What? Sorry. What did I do? There's my lovely co-host, Yoko, who is busy doing content for her show right now. So
Nice.
please go over and check out Yoko's YouTube page as well. She has a bunch of vlogs up right now from her Japan trip. Lots of unboxing going on as well too. And then if you need to, you can just obviously go to my channel, and all the links there are for everything that falls into the Fett work, like this Thursday nights. Hopefully the return of Boba Squadron, we can talk about Andor, which I thought was great. And then Wednesday nights with myself at 6 p.m. What did I do? No, it's what you didn't do. Sorry, I'm still missing it. Did I not answer your second question, Marcus, or what's going on?
You weren't on yesterday. That's
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was work. What am I supposed to do? The NMO didn't step up for me. God.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. We
Because
don't
they
need to
knew
do
that you would
over
expect them to. That's why.
there.
You got that
Yeah.
emergency call. You got that emergency call. You could have been like midstream and be like, "Don't worry, guys. I got another 45 minutes before I got to leave for this emergency call."
Yeah. Well, that's true. It was every day I had a call. I'm so tired right now.
I got another 45
Yeah.
minutes. Then I'll get in the shower.
Yeah. Finish this
Then that's
bowl of
even
Utso
longer.
berries.
Because even though I've seen Cobra Commander try and build the mass weapon every time, I'm still watching in the shower.
I'll be there as
Destro-
soon as they make Serpentor. Okay, like just chill out.
Yeah. Is Destro going to screw him again? Oh, no. Yeah. So, I got to watch G.I. Joe episodes in there if somebody's not live. Takes a lot for me to get out there and save the world. But I do that. So I'm sorry. No save it next week. I'll be back. And then followed up my show with the Sarlacc Digest with Star Wars news and reviews. Like, again, it's all on my channel. Go there and check out the Fett work. Cheynee, what do you got going?
You follow me, Cheynee180 on Instagram. Check out the Toy Migos Instagram, Toy Migos Facebook, Toy Migos Facebook group. Check out the Jaded Toys Street Fighter Facebook group. Every Tuesday, Chat Migos Assemble. Every Thursday here with They're Not Dolls. As I said on Tuesday, working on some videos. Still, we're looking at probably next week, probably. So that's more likely. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, and I think that's about it. I think that's
What's
all
the
I got
date
going
today?
on. Today
The
is
day?
Yeah.
the 15th. The
The
15th.
oh, okay.
We're halfway
The
through,
date.
mijo. So you better
so
start
not to-
figuring it out now.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at. Next week will be the guys. I need your video.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually,
you
yeah.
got it.
Ernie, pick your actual figure now.
I haven't even got anything.
He's in a room of toys. I don't have anything.
I don't have anything.
I've got nothing.
Came in.
I don't got anything.
I don't have anything. What could I? What do you want me to make a video on? You can't even, like, what do you?
What could I possibly
What
make
do you
a video
want me
on?
to
Yeah.
make a video on? I don't even have anything.
That's why Ernie wants the glasses so he could just film it like
No.
that.
Right.
What do you?
Just
What do
shoot
you
a
expect
video
me
at
to do?
Ross and pretend you got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Ross,
Oh,
Hey.
Skeletor is showing up for $5.99 as well.
Wow.
After I ordered 2. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot,
Well.
Ross.
Just get you sponsored by Ross.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
trying
know.
here.
I
But
love
What
that.
happens as soon as those stupid tennis shoe alarms go off? They look at me immediately.
Well, dude, stop trying to steal tennis shoes.
Yeah.
He's like, how could it be me? I'm not rocking shoes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I came in with my stance socks. Remember?
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
have to wear
yeah.
shoes. Yeah.
All right.
I swear I
if you-
came in with these on, and I'm trying to shuffle with the black rock in the middle. Let me out.
I believe it.
If you guys remember, stick around. We'll be back in a little while. That's Skeletor. Yes.
The one I just
Yeah,
showed
the,
off.
The extra.
This is a cool
Yes,
one.
the extra is coming up. So yeah, Rick Dom says he hates those alarms at Ross.
Nonstop.
Yeah,
They're
that's how it's going
nonstop.
in. Well, because of them, I can't even lie that I'm not at Ross. You know, I went to a leak, and Corinne calls, "How's the leak?" And in the background, beep, beep, beep. Like,
That's
she
the
knows I'm
leak.
not at a leak.
It's the
Yeah,
leak.
Yeah, he's all, you're at Ross, aren't you?
very
That's
weird.
the leak alarm. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the
Oh.
alarm on the street.
Something is leaking.
Somebody must
Yeah.
be backing up the truck. What
Yeah.
happened? Yeah, yeah. It is. Though. I try.
16.
All right.
Yeah. 16 and only 8 for Yoko. Check out her video. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much once again for tuning in. As always, I am Cheynee180.
I'm just saving the world.
I'm Chamba.
I'm Augie. Bye.
J-Shot.
And remember, guys, they're not dolls.
Plus ultras.